Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hood Table. Come on in. Please make sure you like and share the video and subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new here. Please don't forget to hit that notification bell. Please and thank you very much. Let me make sure my banner is running across the bottom of the screen, just in case anybody want to donate to the Cash App, or you can feel free to support the goals if you want to support the goals either way, or just please like and share the video. I would really, really appreciate that. But what we're going to do today is literally just discuss what we've seen and heard in the last 24 to 48 hours. You know how we do over here. We're going to discuss what we've seen and what we heard, okay? And the title of the show is What in the Nothing Burger is Going On? Now, in the last 24 hours, I had a panel last night. And it wasn't a panel, but it was a panel. Because, you know, I come on here, I do my Thug Thizzle, then I pin a link. And then if anybody wants to come up, they can. If not, I'm out of here, right? So, at the end of my commentary yesterday, we had several people hit the link. Several people was coming up and coming down. Some of those was Mother, ZX, Tulsa. We had, who else we had? We had VS. We had Jay Dunn. Oh, child, I can't even remember who else was on here. Was Ken on here? I can't remember if Ken was here. I can't remember. But anyway, when I had my panel yesterday, basically I was discussing, what we watched with Gigi, Didi Loot Loop, and also what we watched with Envy and RNY when they was explaining, the text messages, explaining his point of view on their situationship or business YouTube ship or whatever you want to call it. We watched her, discuss, different text messages and different things that he had said about her. VS asked her a lot of questions on her panel. She was trying to, get information out of her about, what their dealings really was, the time frame of their relationship. If it was, if they were planning to hook up, and if it was like what exactly was it that was going on? Because, we got Envy. We had him at first saying he didn't know who she was. And then, when I listened to Envy, I think he was on, was it ZX? No, he was on Nika's. He was on Nika's this morning or late last night. I can't remember when Nika went live, but maybe it was a few hours ago. He was on Nika's, and he further explained, why he first was saying that he didn't know her, because people were saying these other names that she went by. And for some reason, he just didn't remember. The messages came out. Aha, ta-da. Okay, he remembers. So he remembered who she is. And he also posted his own, his own footage, his own, not audio, but his own text messages, the DM messages, right? And thank you guys for showing up today and liking and sharing the video. I appreciate you guys. What's up, Mitri, Just Roxy, C Dupree? Come on in, get comfortable, like and share and subscribe, please and thank you. But yeah, so after, you know, seeing the text messages, hearing the different names that she was being called, it finally, you know, he started to recollect where she had come from. She even mentioned that the reason why they are no longer talking is because she said when they first started out, it was supposed to be like, you know, I'm in this profession, you're in this profession. Maybe we can be an asset to one another, you know, assist each other, you know, as far as business wise, you know, different things like that. He was showing her his accolades, you know, things that he's done. She said his dancers, singers, you know, whatever it was that he was involved in. And she, you know, she's in production too, TV or film or, you know, whatnot. And so it started off as that was like the intro to their, you know, behind the scenes. And then she said it went into, you know, them flirting together, them, you know, being flirtatious or whatever behind the scene. It appears to me, I could be wrong. It appears to me that it was more on her side that it was going into some like something more than just business. On his side, it sounded like Envy was still trying to be business. You know, this was just something that he was doing, you know, just for connections, for business connection. We know that Envy, he got his hands in a lot of different pots. And from her, it was like, okay, you started this out as a business conversation. You know, we might work on some projects together or be able to help each other, you know, with networking and things like that, right? Then it went into the flirting and shit like that. We know from Envy's past that he has, you know, met women online, had shit flew them out or they flew themselves out to his crib. You know, he popped them up on display for everybody to see. You know, we know kind of, you know, his past, his history. And so this for us isn't anything new. The only thing that was new was the fact that nobody really knew about him and Gigi's situation or that they had anything behind the scenes going on. So basically, she said every time she would get to asking him about the business, when was she going to get flued out? When is he going to pay for her trip or her lodging or whatnot? He would always find a reason or give her a response, you know, trying to shy away from the conversation. You know, he's busy or whatever, you know, the excuses that she was giving us. And then, so I guess she got tired. She got tired, boss. And she basically was like, you know, fuck it. But you know, just I don't want to have shit else to do with you. You're just like we saw the messages. You're just like ZX. You're just this. You're just that. She mentioned demons and all kind of. Thank God she knows the Lord and all kind of other bullshit, right? So she claims that he had got upset. And he jumped up from in front of the camera one day when they were going back and forth because she wasn't doing what he wanted her to do. And he went to the cabinet on the left, not on the right, y'all. To the left, to the left. All the pistols on the left. He went to the left, grabbed a pew pew, and sat back down in front of her and basically threatened her, you know, with the pew pew, right? You said an aha moment, right? Me, she was like, aha. You know. What up, Mr. Boston? How you doing? It was an aha moment as well. And I guess it was, if in fact it is true, if in fact it is true, then he, you know, pointed a pew pew in the screen. And she felt threatened. So she, in talking to VS, VS found out about this shit. We know that VS had made a post on her community wall. Said she heard, you know, the word on the curb is that Envy, you know, while he's over there in RNY, and they, you know, she feels threatened because of Lemon over there talking about he got a bazooka, you know. I'm sorry. I just can't take him seriously. I'm sorry. Nothing against RNY. No shade, no tea. You have a right to feel threatened. You absolutely have a right to feel threatened and go to the FBI, the CIA, the NBA, you know, anybody who you want to go to, right? Most of us just don't feel like he's a threat. You know, we just some goofball over there sucking on Taylor Ports all night. You know what I'm saying? You know. But anyway, so she was like, well, shouldn't you give me an apology? people are saying that, Lemon over there owes her an apology. He was wrong for what he did, even though, he didn't display anything. He didn't show up at her crib. He didn't bring it on his channel. He didn't display it on StreamYard. He didn't. I don't even know if the nigga got a pew, 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 to be honest. He said he don't have one, and I would hope not. I would hope not that he has a pew, pew, pew. The way he be over there drinking. I would hope he don't have one, okay? But, so then he was like, well, who the fuck? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? That's what you talking about with VS. Hey, VS, how you doing, boo? What up, HTX, sweetie? How you doing, love? He was like, what you talking about, Willis? To VS. And so that's when, VS got with, Didi Loop Loop, and Didi Loop Loop hit her panel, because the first time she hit her panel, VS panel, and they were showing like some receipts and things of their conversation and stuff. And so that's when Envy and them came live, and he tried to explain his side of the story, why he didn't know her, why he said it at first, and he know who she is, but basically he's downplaying the whole situation, right? And he's also saying that it never happened. Him displaying the pew 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 on the StreamYard or the IG, Instagram, whatever they was on, it did not happen. So Didi Loop Loop, she, after like 24 hours, said that once she get home from the hospital, she is going to, come live. She did her live the other day, and not last night, the night before. She did her live the night before. We're discussing 24 to 48, right? So she did her live the night before. On that live, she talked a lot of about a lot of shit, right? It was so redundant. I can't even remember like the main topic of the live. I know she talked about him in the pew pew. I know she talked about the text messages. I know she talked more about him lying and things like that. And the reason why she stopped talking to him, or why they stopped talking business or flirting or whatever else was all involved. And hey, what's up, Tay Baby? How you doing, love? Please hit the like and share on the way in. Thank you guys so much. So nothing happened that night because she's been talking about this pew, pew, pew. And of course, people are anticipating her showing the picture, the screenshot, a video, something. And so nothing happened the night before last. That was Wednesday night, because what's Thursday? That was Tuesday night, because today is Thursday. Nothing happened. People were like, why aren't you showing it? Why didn't you? If you're going to come live and you're going to continue making these accusations, why didn't you? And she was like, well, I'm going to, when I get home from the hospital, and we was really believing her too. When I get home from the hospital, when I get my laptop out of storage or wherever she said it was, because did she say she was moving, y'all? I do think I remember she said, get it out of storage. I think that's what she said, because she said she hasn't used it in over a year. Her laptop, she said she's mainly been on her phone for doing uploads and things like that for the last year. I can't imagine me having a whole laptop and doing that, because I hate going live and doing business from my cell phone, but that's just me. My laptop is my life. If this bitch break down today, I'm up at Walmart, I'm up at Best Buy, I'm on Amazon, that bitch will be replaced by tomorrow. I'm not playing. Everything I do business-wise involves my laptop. My cake decorating business, my t-shirt printing business, my YouTube, all my advertisements on all social media. I just can't go without my laptop, but some people, I guess, can. Now, so we were all anticipating the receipts to drop, right? And there goes the motorcycle. Oh my God, where's Charlie? Charlie knows every time I go live, them little ass motherfucking kids on these mopeds or mini bikes or whatever, they be flying up and down the damn street. That's all they do all day. Y'all probably heard the mopeds again. But anyway, you said I would not tell anyone if I did have a pew, pew, pew. Oh. Well, I told my supporters that I have had one. I've been having one for a long time. When we had to apply for we used to have to apply for a license here, and we used to have to apply for a CCW. That changed. So I have a CCW and a license to carry, but that changed a couple of years back. They was like, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. We don't need no CCW. These motherfuckers over here. Okay. So they changed that law so anybody can basically get a gun here unless you're a felon. Something like that, or underage, of course. But yeah, so hey Charlie, hey Boo, hey Detach Myself. What up, Miss Ava? How you doing, love? Hey Lulu. I said Lulu 44. I'm sorry. So we were waiting and anticipating. She comes live last night. Man, last night was so cringe-worthy. I felt like pulling my hair out. I felt like kicking the wall, knocking over some chairs. I was like, what the fuck is going on? There goes the mini bikes again. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Everybody in the chat was like, what the fuck is going on? Now, she done gassed us up, making us believe that this shit really happened, right? And so, a lot of people is like, even damn, RY, if she does show receipt of this, you need to run. You need to flee. You need to, go as far away as you can from this nigga. Because if he can pull a pistol, even if it's virtually, okay? If a man pulled a pistol on me virtually, child, and see, that's the thing too. See, let me go back to the way RY feels. RY has every right to feel the way she feels about Lemon, right? We done said that. We done stomped it down in the dirt, pressed it down in the dirt. We done signed and sealed it, right? She got every right. But in this situation, if a nigga pulled a pistol on me, even if it was virtually, do you know I would have screenshot that shit? I would have recorded that shit. I would have screened that. I would have been down to OPP motherfucking D. Okay, I'll be on the motherfucking phone 911. Yeah, somebody by the name of Envy Manco TV down there in A-Town up, A-Town down, however they do that shit. And here's the picture, here's the screenshot. Yep, all because I won't do what he want me to do. All that. That shit would have been on file. Because what's going to happen is you have to make sure that you back your own self up. Because if a nigga, and I'm not saying he did it because we ain't seen no proof, okay? I'm not saying he did it, but I'm saying had a nigga did it. That's any nigga. Any nigga. I would have had that shit on report the next day, and somebody would have been at his motherfucking crib, roommate, no roommate, where the fuck he lived down in A-Town, and they would have been knocking on his motherfucking door probably within 36 to 72 hours, if not sooner. Because that is a motherfucking threat. That is a legit threat. So yeah, terroristic, come on now. I would have definitely... As talented and as smart as she, I know some of y'all did it loop. That's what Trey Shore named her. I'm not saying she's dumb. I'm not saying she's slow, but I think she's smart enough to know that if that shit really did happen, I don't care how much pillow talking y'all was doing, how much flirting y'all was doing. I would have been down there like yesterday, file a report. Did I make sure my shit is cleaned up? I might take my shit down there to get clean, make sure my shit pow, like make sure it works. Go to the gun range. I already got a nice aim, but go to the gun range, work that bad boy out, that Glock that I got, work that bad boy out. Make sure all my relos know. Make sure all my relos know. All my brothers, my sisters, my cousins, my homegirls. Make sure my neighbors know. Yep, this nigga, this what he looked like. This what he looked like. Shit, my family don't play that shit. I had one motherfucker threaten me in my past, and I had like 4 niggas from my family staying with me for a little bit. Okay, I had all my homeboys at my job walking me to my car, walking me to the job. I don't fuck with motherfuckers. I don't play that shit. We don't play that shit. You better check Midwest. Okay, Might not be the east or the south or the north, but we do get down up in this motherfucker. You better ask somebody, okay? You better ask somebody. Everybody I know has a pistol. Everybody I know has a pistol or 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? When I have get-togethers, niggas be like, where should we put our shit? Especially when there's kids around this motherfucker. Where should we put our shit? Y'all know where to put that shit. Okay? Keep it on you if you want to, or put that shit up. Okay? Everybody got pistols. We don't play that shit. Anyway, so that obviously didn't happen because we probably would have knew about it. We probably would have knew about it, right? I'm still not saying that it didn't happen, but let me just remind y'all some of the shit that she said, and shout out to all the people sliding in. What up, Lady Snoop, honey? What up, L Blue? I think I say hi to L Blue. What up, Molly? How you doing? Make sure you guys like and share the video on your way in. OG Beauty. Dion. Hi, Dion. Ooh, that hair is hairing. I like that. Mighty Zion Movement. Detach Myself. I think I said hi to my boo, Charlie. Okay, so now when she was doing her live like a couple of days ago, she said, you're a whole business professional out here. And she was talking to Envy. You're a whole business professional out here. You're a liability. You will be nowhere near my productions. You have been blackballed. If I'm in the city of Atlanta, you're going to be on a piece of paper. If I'm in Hollywood and I see you, you're still going to be on that piece of paper. Just like I can catch flights, so can you. I don't trust you. You're a danger. It is amazing how some parts of our culture and our Black heritage allow that type of energy around your family, your children, or your life. I wouldn't give that nigga $1. And if he was standing on my front porch right now, we would be on CNN, baby, because you ain't gonna, child, this is her words, not mine. She said it'll be going down where it is. Okay. So, so she gassing us up. She gassing us up, right? So last night we thinking that, she about to show us some receipts and shit. And it was a nothing motherfucking burger. It was a nothing motherfucking burger. Now, earlier that day, Envy and RMY, they was debunking, his relationship with Didi, Loop, Gigi, Deidre. And then last night, everybody's waiting to see what's going to happen. And she said she need a lawyer in order to show the screenshot. Now, somebody else said, where was all these attorneys when she was doxing other CCs? See, I kind of recall that. But I kind of don't recall that. But I believe it happened. It's enough people who said it. I believe what happened. I don't see and hear everything. And there's times where I might be absent from this motherfucker, so I don't see and hear everything. But yesterday, VS had told us basically, she didn't say that she didn't believe she was going to, not show anything. But VS had a feeling. She hit my panel yesterday, VS, along with others, and she had a feeling that it wasn't going to happen. And she didn't want to be for it. So she was like, okay, I set it up. I got you this far. Well, not like got her this far, but, I assisted you. I supported you, whatever you want to call it, this far. Okay, bring it home, baby. Bring it home, baby. Bring it home. It got to, third base. It got to third base. All we needed her was to bring it home. And she didn't bring it home. I don't know what. I think the ball is still out in the outfit. I think it, a foul ball was played. I don't know what the fuck happened. But she claims that she needs some attorneys in order to be able to display either that or she needs Envy's permission. She needs Envy's permission telling her that she has the right to play or show whatever it is that he's showing. So I don't know how the laws go. I didn't look up the laws or nothing like that. I know here where I am, we have a one person consent. So I can do whatever I want, whether you agree or not. We have a one person consent law here. Okay. And it's been like that forever. What up, Room Shaker? How you doing? L Blue said, I knew she was full of shit. She didn't have to play the whole video. She could have just took, thank you. She could have took a screenshot. We do that shit all the time. We do that shit all the time. All the time. And the thing about it is, even if she has the screenshot and she displayed it without his permission, if it's in fact a screenshot of somebody threatening you with a gun, do you think he would go be like, I'm going to strike your channel? No, because that's proof that he might have actually threatened her. And she could possibly take that to the law. I mean, I still don't know why she hasn't taken it to the law. Instead of a motherfucking apology, I don't want no apology if you threaten me with no goddamn gun. That's not what's going to happen. Fuck your apology, nigga. I wish somebody would threaten me with a gun and then ask me for an apology. And you threaten me with a gun, I don't care if it is virtually. I really don't give a fuck if you stay in Alaska, if you stay in China, if you stay in Africa, or if you stay right here in my motherfucking hood. Apology ain't gonna work. No. You can't threaten certain people a certain way and then take that shit back. You didn't threaten to fight me. You didn't threaten to beat me up. You know, I might can hang with that. Whatever, fuck you, nigga, pull up. But you threaten to shoot me? And let me make sure that's you behind the scenes, baby. I'm sure it is, honey. But you know how I gotta do. You know how I gotta do.
I always protect the channel, baby.
All right, girl, you already know, honey. You already know. But yeah, she didn't show shit. She didn't show nothing.
I watched the replay.
Go ahead.
Girl, I'm gonna say this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, DD, but I think you lying, boo. Because you can show receipts on everything else, but you can't show that one. I would have took a straight up screenshot. Tell me, anybody in this chat, if that would have happened to you, would you not either screen record it or screenshot? Because you could have got that screenshot real quick. All you got to do is press 2 buttons. If you're on a PC.
Hey, all I have to do is hold my cursor over the snipping tool at the bottom of my laptop. Click it. The snipping tool pops up with nobody noticing. I do it all the time when I'm watching y'all. When I'm watching y'all do y'all videos and shit like that. If I'm watching something on Facebook or if I want watching something I want to talk about later on the show, I'll clip it real quick so I won't forget. So wouldn't nobody even know that you did it? See, she claims that she wasn't doing what he wanted her to do. She didn't specifically say what it was that he wanted her to do. She just said he was upset because she wasn't doing what he wanted. Because remember she said that he liked his woman real soft. And when somebody says, when I hear real soft, that means really submissive, really ladylike, really, you know what I'm saying?
I will say
this made me bullshit.
This leads me to believe though that Envy, you a hoe. Okay, sorry. You know, I said the same thing to Resto in his face. I told him the same thing. Envy be flirting with too many women. The only thing that I would say about this whole ordeal, to have kept this from being a thing, right? Now the DD stuff that happened before him and Arwen got together, right? But the stuff afterward. From this day forward, if I was him, I would not be caught behind the scenes with any woman, right? Because that could lead to any misconstrued thing. If you gotta, like, you know, I talked to Big Man. Big Man's like my brother. Happy and all them, they're like my brothers, right? But everything that is said and done, my husband knows about. He can see every screenshot. But you're not gonna see me on a private StreamYard with no dude and my husband not know about it. But secondly, to keep this from being a thing, because he does have sort of a past, right? Don't be on this with any woman. It don't matter who it is, right? Even though your woman can trust you.
Russell, he's talking to you in the chat.
I know he's been good lately. But you know what I mean? Like,
I know what you mean, and that's why people were saying Are you sure you don't want to stop being on the phone or chats with women at 3, 4 in the morning? He basically made it seem like that ain't gonna happen. I personally, and a lot of people don't think that's a good idea, but that's their relationship, and they can do whatever the fuck they want. And
Let
more
me tell
power
you.
to you. More power to you. But my motherfucking man, my man, no, honey. You better do that bitch like Big Red. Your hours are between 9 to 5. Okay. Now I can even see later in the evening because some people do stay up late, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning. Nah, I think that conversation can wait.
Smooth Carter.
Especially if I'm dealing with a nigga. Now, see, that's another thing. I wouldn't, no shade, no tea, but I wouldn't deal with that type of history or past anyway, not knowingly. Again, no shade, no tea. No shade, no tea.
I
That's
will
just
say
my
this.
preference. That's my preference. That's the hood table's preference, okay?
That would have kept everything from happening, right, in the first place. Because then couldn't nobody say you did or you said something that you wasn't supposed to. On top of that, I will say this. Even if you trust your partner with everything in you, right, and you know that you locked in, as they say, right, um, that will cause discourse because as a woman, even if you trust your partner, you're going to start in the back of your mind, even a man in the back of their mind going, why they with this person all the time at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning? It will cause a problem eventually. It may not right away because you're like, I trust them. But the minute something even sounds fishy, even if they didn't do anything, it's going to start putting that doubt in the back of your mind. I'm telling you, if you want your relationship to survive the real world, remember 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning is your bedtime.
But
you know,
let me make sure I be specific when I'm saying that's not the type of shit that I would want to fuck with. And I don't mean shit like shit. I mean, y'all know how I talk, okay? So what I'm trying to say is from a lot of people looking from the outside in, it appears as if this guy is with different females and they always become content. It don't never fails, no matter who you fucking meet up with on YouTube. It always becomes content and not in a positive way. So when I say I would not be in that situation, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying he's a horrible person because I don't know him personally. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
it's
from the outside looking in, it always appears that when he's with someone, they're made content and
it's
not in
the
a positive
optics of
way.
it all.
It's
It's
the
all
optics.
yeah, it has nothing to
And
do with
again, we're looking at it right now.
yeah, and I'm gonna say this. It's like this. Even if you like the person or you don't like the person, you can always have a third party. Well, for me, I have a third party. I don't have a dog in this fight, right? I don't care either way. It's their relationship. Whatever happens, happens between them. So it's like just I guess you would say, a unbiased perspective because I don't have a bias. I don't care who envy sleeps, but I don't care who, you know what I'm saying? So that doesn't matter. But the optics do not look good when a man who is in a or locked in, or however you want to call it, is talking to other women behind the scenes. It don't look good. It never does. That's even like me, myself, and I'm very cautious on what I say. Because if you're going to screenshot what I say and show it to everybody, it's just going to be some nice shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not flirting with nobody. I let it known up front with any dude. I'm married and happily so. There is no possible relationship. There's no way that's going to, no. So you also got to be careful leading people on, right?
Right. And she felt led on. That's why, I mean, none of us was there during those conversations. It's obvious that she felt led on. You know what I'm saying? It's obvious. And that's if they were flirting and things like that, that's cool because we all grown. We all grown. It's okay if you like somebody and you want to flirt and you want to end up meeting up. You just got to be careful again. As I always say, be careful who you become fond of when it comes to virtual media, social media. But let me read some of these comments in the chat. Molly said neither of them could really explain the actual incident they argued about. Yep, that's true. And shout out to OG Beauty. How you doing? I know I missed some people. You 34. Resto said, I'm gonna drop down. Might as well. Might as well. Hey Tay Bay, you said, oh, you've been missing all the oh, okay. And then Y Blue L Blue said, yeah, she was full of shit. She didn't have to play the whole video. Oh, okay. I think I read that already. I said, hey to Room Shaker. Dana Smith. Hey Dana Smith, how you doing? I know I missed some comments.
Smooth Carter, Blacks
Smooth Carter in here.
Yeah, we got some HXT Sweetie, some Miss LA. Our beautiful VS icon, Just Andrea Lolo's beautiful self is up in here. We got Big Man TV from
Everybody
the Ghost, from the grave. Everybody up in the hood today, baby.
In the hood today. Everybody in the hood getting tipsy.
Everybody in the hood getting tipsy.
What up, Just Andrea? How you doing, Smooth Carter? VS Icon, my boo, HTX. Shout out everybody. Miss LA, the beautiful Miss LA. Make sure you guys are liking and sharing the video on your way in. Now, let's get back to VS. Basically, feeling like it was going to be a nothing burger. And a lot of people also felt like it was going to be a nothing burger. But VS was so smart. Had she been on that motherfucking panel, like she probably had planned to do, because she said, I don't even want to be there. If she don't produce shit, I don't even want to be there. I don't want to be on the panel. And she did the right thing, because people probably would have been looking at both of them like, oh, really? This a nothing burger? Okay, you know how it goes. You know who you affiliate with.
I'm glad VS saw the writing on the wall, baby. And she took her checkers and she was playing chess instead. Because, child, that was a nothing burger.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And not only was she playing chess, but also what happened yesterday on my panel. Let me pull up the link right here. Because not only did she not hit the link last night for the so-called reveal, the so-called reveal. Let me move these comments. This what happened yesterday, just for those of y'all who missed it. Let me move this. Okay, is that better? Yep. Okay. So yesterday, while we was live, several people, as you can see, was on the panel. It was more than this. Some came and went. But Treasure mother had hit the panel to speak, on the subject at hand. About him, giving Loop her name, things like that. If y'all was there, y'all was there. But one thing in particular that I just want to focus on is, VS was saying stuff like, I understand how Treasure feels, we cool and all that. I understand how he feels and how other people feel. She's never done nothing to me. She's never, stabbed her in the back, whatever, whatever, right? And Treasure, he was sitting on a piece of information and he hadn't said anything up until then. Then when he hit my panel, he also said, when he were done, he said he was going to wait till I'm done. And he was going to go live on his panel and show some receipts or some shit that VS really needed to see. And so we was all like, okay, I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, well, we done been on here long enough. I said, I'm going to redirect. I'm like, you got your redirect set up. We ready to go over there, right? So then the conversation goes on for maybe 10, 15 more minutes. And Treasure was like, you know what? Fuck that shit, hood table. Whatever I had to say on my live, I'm not even going to go live. I'm going to say it right down now. And y'all make sure y'all get over to my community wall by the way. That was Treasure. So right now I'm going to hit mute and show y'all what happened.
Even with me and ZX Talk, we talk surface, we talk business. I'm not pillow talking with nobody. Nope. And I'm actually, I didn't like how last night went, to be honest. So I haven't responded to no. I've gotten some DMs from some people, to tell me about tonight, but I haven't responded yet because I'm feeling some type of way. Because if you want to work with me, you got to be able to listen if you want to keep the numbers going. But if you ain't listening,
let me do this now, because I don't want to break this up, because this is good right here. I'm not one to, I ain't running for numbers. This is good. I'm just going to do this like this right here. I ain't going to go live. Boom. Okay, so VS, you've done me a solid in the past. Tell me about when some stuff is going on with a person and possibly I don't see it. You've dropped it and said, this is what's going on. And then you left me to take the information and do what I do with it. Mm-hmm. Gigi, Didi, Loop, whatever y'all are now with. Okay, so we got a little thing. back there. She telling lies. She sitting up, she lying in your face. She playing in your face, okay? So she's playing in your face. You remember the last time you and I had a little running when we had a little knock of heads was like in 2024, like when we really knocked heads a little bit.
The J Dunn stuff, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Now I'm going to upload this
to
my wall. Because I ain't no need for me to even go live and do this. I'm gonna upload this to my wall. I just want you to see who was sitting back there playing or is playing with you right now in your face.
So she sent you something on me.
Oh yeah, this is Dee Loop Loop, and here's what it is. I'm gonna post it up there. You know, I don't even usually do receipts because I don't feel like But what she did was she dropped in. This is when I was telling y'all this morning about her always asking me about doing interviews with her and whatnot. She literally dropped in my Instagram and literally said, VS is getting on my nerves.
Bingo.
VS is getting on my nerves. And then she goes on and she asked me about doing an interview. And I told her, no, not right now. I'm in battle. Battle. Maybe later, whenever I get everything straight up, then I'll let you know you got my word. Okay. See, I don't do no lying. I ain't got no reason to do no lying. And I hadn't said nothing because it wasn't necessary to say nothing at all.
Okay. So let me just say this right now. Okay. I'm going to go into my studio and I'm going to unmod her and I'm not going to allow her on my channel as of right now.
Because she literally, it's not about what I think. She's playing in your face. She literally came over there and said that I got it. I'm going to post it. And Gigi darling, or Dee Loop Loop or whatever you are, let it be a lesson to you. Bitch, don't play with me. Don't come off of YouTube and jump your ass in my Instagram telling me a goddamn thing and threatening me. So your question this morning, Gigi, was do I want you to make me your new intro? Bitch, do what you have to do. Do not play with me. I am your mother. You not my mother.
Queen Tussle, you heard what I said. So do you think it's like, because I'm going to go ahead and remove my wrench from her and just let it be. I did my part last night. I got a number so she could walk on her own. Like, and I know you and her are close too. I don't know if you got an input you want to put.
Okay. So that for the people who was MIA, no shade, no tea. Did you get that joke? Anyway,
I got all that shade and all that tea, girl.
Child, for those who were not here, that happened yesterday on my panel, yesterday afternoon. And as I was telling y'all, VS not only didn't go over there to support her for that other live that she did last night, but earlier in that day, she unmodded her. She blocked her on IG. And she basically told her, she said, we're not beefing. You know how VS, she's mad. She's beefing and she's mad, but she's just going to distance herself. And I'm just going to leave you alone. You handle your business. More power to you type of situation.
I wish I could have been there to tell her some things because I've been sick. But I'm going to tell you this. When I saw her mod her up and I saw her drop become a member in that chat, the first thing I thought is, she hates VS. What the hell? That was the first thing that I thought because I don't know if VS knows about all the videos she's done, all the shit she be talking.
Yeah, VS said she don't think she was here. She thinks she's because a lot of people was like, they cannot believe that VS didn't know all the shit that the girl said about her.
If she'd have asked, but I was trusting the process. Here's the thing. I trust VS, right? So if she has a reason behind something, I'm just going to let her do her and I'm going to trust her process, right? So I didn't say nothing. I didn't do nothing. Because I'm gonna trust VS, right? That's her platform. She can mod up who she wants, when she wants to, how she wants to, right? But I was like, she must have a goal in mind or something. They must be doing content together, something, So that's just the way I thought about it.
Relationship or something, yeah.
So I didn't think about it, but I was like, I sent Shar. You could ask Shar if she checks her IG, she'll see it right now. I said, did you see Dee little buy a damn membership? What the hell is going on? I'm thinking what's going on my side because I know that in the past she did not like her, right? And I know that she's talked shit in the past. Now, what I didn't know if they had a conversation. She may have, they may have chilled out and said, she might have said she was sorry. You know how in time, certain beefs, like Miss Tracy and VS, they're cool now, right? They used to not be in the past.
They might put the past to the side, and be cordial, and
That's what I was thinking. So that's what my thought process was when I saw that. I was like, well, maybe they done talked and I don't know about it. You know what I'm saying? And so I kept my white ass in the corner, sat the fuck down. That's what I did. I was like, we'll see how long this lasts. Because, you got to know when to hold them, know when to phone them, know when to say something, know when not to. And I didn't know what was going on. So best thing to do is just trust the process. And so I trusted the process. And I just sat back and chilled, But I didn't know that she didn't know. If I had, I've been like, girl, you know what I'm saying? Just like I would do with you, the hood table. Girl, how you not know that? But I would have loved to have said that yesterday because I've been knowing that situation. That's why it tripped me out. I just thought they made up or something. That's all.
Yeah, see, and again, I don't be knowing everything. So I was lost in the sauce when I started hearing people talking about, oh my God, I can't believe VS didn't know. And oh my God, she been talking shit and making videos and da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, well, was that when VS was gone? Was that when she was not on YouTube?
It's been going on. Like her dislike for her started way back then. I don't remember what for or why, to tell you the God honest truth. And then even after she came back, something, I don't know, it was when, how when VS first come back, she was on a warpath, something about that. And I don't know if it had to do with the person who shall not be named, the drunk red bra lady. If you get my drift, I don't know if it had to do with that or what it was, but she's had a vitriol for her for years. So I thought they would never, and then someone was like, oh, snap. Yeah. You know what I mean? And,
I know what you mean, because sometimes we do be thinking, oh, this ain't gonna never, like, I'm one of those ones, it's to the dirt. You don't have to even do that much to me. Any sign of disrespect to me, and I just don't want to fuck with you. Because I'm a firm believer that you show me who you are and I believe you. I'm a firm believer. I say that all the time. It is YouTube, and it's YouTube, and it's a community that we're in, and a lot of times, people just be like, fuck it. We've been beefing so long. What are we even beefing about? So I get it.
I didn't know what was going on. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to sit back. I'm going to trust the process. And then I saw your live and I was like, how did she not know? You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, you should have hit up our VS in the back. VS, I would have been like, ring, 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 bitch. Let me holler at you. Let me pull your collar.
I've been so sick. I finally got some medication that's supposed to make me better. So hopefully I'm on the mend. But yeah, I didn't know. I was flabbergasted when I came in chat and she was.
Not flabbergasted. Like, we were flabbergasted last night.
Yeah, and then the live was nothing. I was expecting something at least. She said, well, I got emails, so I'm going to read them out. But she didn't show them. I'm sorry. I do not believe a receipt that you don't show me. Because I want to look at it with my own 2 eyes. I want to maybe possibly screenshot it for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Well, when I saw, I don't know if you watched Lady Nika this morning, but in Lady Nika's chat, he hit the panel. And he said, because I heard Lady Nika said, oh, so you gave her permission? So I think he did give her permission to show it. So if he gave her permission, like when I went over there this morning to see if she possibly had another live, let me mute myself in the background, that she possibly was doing another live today, I saw something scheduled. And let me go over here so I can read the title of the show that is scheduled. It says, what's today? The 19th? Yep, wait a minute.
Yeah, she had that scheduled.
Oh, no, it's scheduled for the 21st. Oh, never mind. It's scheduled for the 21st. And that one says, Flip Flop, Spill It Boy, Treasure Lane, Mother, a.k.a. I'm not going to say the 3 letters that she called him. Geraldine, Yolanda, Talent, a.k.a. Selena. I don't know what that's on the 21st. I thought she was having a video tonight. Yeah, never mind.
I'm gonna say this: we've been knowing about Dee Loop Loop and Mother having a beef for how long? That's how she got her nickname. I mean, quite literally, Dee Loop Loop came from Treasure Lane, you know. And here's the thing: I guess Envy now understands why we call her Dee Loop Loop. Do you get it now? There's certain folks you gotta know what there's certain.
Girl, when I was watching that shit last night, all I could hear was Mother Diddy Loop Loop. That's all I
swear to God.
That's all I could think of is Mother's voice in my ear saying that shit. And oh, this is talent. Oh, and Queen Tulsa hit the link because I want to know what was your position. What was you what did you have going on over there last night? Like what the church lady had? I don't know what was going on with Queen Tulsa.
I saw that Queen Tulsa was up there at her church lady
cracking up. Like what the fuck?
She was ready for the tea, and then I know that she probably felt like, they ain't even no tea. Damn it.
Lord have mercy. Talent.
Tanya, long time no talk. Charlie,
what up, Talent?
What is going on? I know you and Big Rig probably get on my top all of the time, saying I only come around. Yeah, saying I only come around when there's mess, and you know I like the mess. You can't blame me for that, Tanya. You know I like the mess.
I'm not blaming you.
I like the mess, but I still drop down in both of your live. I don't really say anything because I'm usually doing something and just relaxing. But I'm still paying attention, and you know, because I just saw the thing with Laverne recently. You know, she's been acting up.
Yeah, she was in my was in my text message just yesterday, child. That's my girl, though. You know, that's home right there.
Yeah, no, it's good to see her back and doing well. Look, I came up here because as soon as I heard my name, I don't know why these people want to pick on a poor subscriber. I mean, I'm just a subscriber. I don't know why these people give me a hard time. I merely said that this woman is a fraud, that she was last when they last doxed her to the bone. She was living in transitional housing in Vegas, pretending to be in San Francisco, where she can't live. I'm in Frisco a lot. And there's no way. That's why she only sold you a little portion of her little micro apartment that she has in Vegas. Yeah, you got to understand, these people are delusional, and she fell real deep into the matrix, and there's no getting her out of it, and therefore that's why she's moving, because it came to my attention her family has become a little bit concerned about her, and they are saying that she is not well enough to be on her own anymore. And I'm going to expose, if she continues on with putting my name in lives, I will have to expose her completely. And she doesn't want that. She doesn't want that. Okay. And I don't want that. But you got to keep my name out of her filthy mouth, because I haven't done anything to her. Not one thing. But I just wanted to make it clear, because I know she's listening. She likes to listen. That's what she does. She doesn't understand what she's listening to, but she does like to listen. And I know you can comprehend this, Dee Loop Loop. Leave me out of this mess. I'm not your enemy. That's all I wanted to say. I got to go.
All right, hon. Thank you for joining the panel.
Have a good one, Talent.
Have a good day. Okay, maybe I need to drop them. Okay, I dropped you down, Talent. I did not. I dropped you down.
Pandora Childs with Gigi. She ended up not showing any receipts, claiming her lawyer told her not to. First off, what lawyer has to do with this? Okay, it's not a civil matter. If it is, okay, let me explain something to y'all pro bono here, as not a lawyer. FYI, you don't need a lawyer for a criminal case. You only need a lawyer for a civil case, unless you're the defendant. If you're the person going against, it's going to be the state versus that person if you take out charges. So you don't need a lawyer. The state takes care of that. They have their own people. Okay. The only way you need a lawyer is for defamation or slander. Well, in a back and forth on YouTube, there is no such thing unless you can prove without a shadow of doubt they're spreading false lies that have led you to lose money. Which, in case this is not a false lie thing, it's quite literally you're the one that's saying the things, not proving it with receipts. They only said what they showed in receipts. So I'm sorry, but there's no defamation or slander there. You don't need a lawyer. Just saying. And it's not doxing if you show an email. Once you send out something on the internet, guess what? It's free reign, baby. I don't know why people think email is going to get your ass in trouble.
But even if they were on IG or something like that, I mean, you know, she showed whatever the law says in her, you know, in California or whatever. But even somebody else hit the panel. Who was that? Was that Mama? No, that wasn't Mama Global. Who was that?
It was Mama Global. Did it?
Mama Global? Okay, so Mama Global. And hey, Mama Global, shout out to the people who just entered recently. Hey, Libra. Hey, Pandora. Molly. Who else did I miss? Global Empire. I am that nosy. Thank you guys for joining us. Brown Beauty World. Hey, beautiful. Make sure you guys like and share the video, please. And thank you. And feel free to support the channel by hitting the super chat to support the goals or the Cash App. But yeah, Mama Global even took the panel. And she was like asking her questions and stuff. And she was asking her, have you ever done anything? Have you ever doxed? Have you ever done anything malicious? No. You know, that's what she's saying. Even though a lot of people allege that she has doxed, you know, people in the B sector, at least a handful. But she said no to everything. And then Mama Global was like, well, you know, I can be trusted. You know, basically, you know, I can be trusted. I support you. If you want, you can send me the screenshot, a picture, whatever, video clip, whatever. And I can at least, you know, acknowledge that it's real. I can confirm it, you know, for the naysayers. And she still was like, well, I even need to ask my attorney, can I send it to you? I was like, Lord.
No, she would have to ask the district attorney. See, this is where your lie gets caught up. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. If you
Did
are
she say district attorney? I thought she meant her.
No,
own
she said lawyer. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I meant. What lawyer? Yeah.
She kept saying lawyer. If it was you were taking out criminal charges for a threat, a credible threat, you wouldn't be talking to a lawyer. You'd be talking to a district attorney.
But she didn't go to anybody for a threat. That's the thing. That's what I was saying earlier. I would have immediately went and filed charges. This shit happened in 2025, at the beginning of 2025, and nobody heard about it. And then now all of a sudden it's out here, the allegations that he did this to her. And from 2025 to now, wasn't no charges pressed. Nothing like that. All she wanted was an apology. Remember, even last night she said, and all I wanted was an apology.
Well,
so people oh, you want an apology? This he ain't gonna apologize for something he doesn't feel like he did. Do you want to be on camera, Tosa?
What I'm gonna say is I don't think
okay, I'm gonna wait for you.
I think she wants the clicks and the views and the clout. I'm sorry, but the truth is the truth, baby. If somebody did that to me a year ago, your ass be on papers already.
Yep. You would have been on papers. Let me know when you're ready. Okay.
Yeah, I have to put my charger in.
That's okay. I just wanted to make
sure. Girl, you was all up in your church outfit last night. Looked like you was going to church.
Girl, in the purse. What was you doing in that damn purse? You kept shuffling. What was you looking for?
She was looking for the
I was looking for my tithes and offerings. I mean, listen. It was an amazing broadcast last night. Did you guys enjoy?
I enjoyed you.
Listen.
I didn't know what was going on. You was up there praising God.
Because I feel like our sisters, you know, of all, you know, backgrounds, if you've been through something and you need support, you know what that feels like. And I feel like she needed support. She needed somebody to, you know, see her point of view. And I'm just that girly girl. I'm always going to show up when the girls need me. When you ain't got nobody else, you can count on me.
Girl, when you were showing up and showing out,
you made that line worth it. You made worth all that non-receiptness worth it. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Oh, well.
You was more entertaining than the content. I was like,
well, she's going through a lot. I mean, I just got off the phone with her, and she's at her attorney's office right now. So she's just taking the necessary steps. And I think you guys should just give her a chance and just let her get through this. And I believe she posted something on her wall or an upload or something. So just make sure y'all checking it out.
Okay. I will keep my eyes open because I said if that happened to me, charges would have been filed at that very moment or the next day. But I also said, I'm not saying he didn't do it. But where we are now, people need to see proof. Otherwise, stop talking about it. Just leave the whole thing go on. He ain't going to apologize. He finally admit that he knew you. There's nothing else to talk about.
Well, he lied.
I will say
Well, I mean, he lied at first, but then he was like, okay, yeah, I
But
know her.
see, if she had lied, it would have been, why aren't y'all giving the man any heat?
Oh, I did. I made sure that we all did.
How
We was
we
up in
all
that
did
chat.
that
Child,
meet?
why you lied? Say you didn't know who she was. What the hell
I
going
mean,
on
that's
with
what we've
that?
been doing all week. What you mean?
But she's supposed to be crazy. Y'all said she's Dee Dee Loop Loop. But when she came out and told y'all that this man and her were in conversation, y'all said she was crazy.
No, we was on his neck.
I think that's the problem, because when he didn't admit it, y'all were rolling with him.
No.
Now y'all, some of them
not
people.
please don't include me in that category, because we was on Envy's neck. We was on Envy's neck. Like, nigga, you say you didn't know her, nigga. You got her name in your chest, nigga. No, we was on his neck. We wasn't giving him no pass.
Y'all aren't still on his neck. He has a woman.
We ain't giving her no pass either with the pew.
And then you got Miss Thing over there sitting up on the panel, just like everything is good, not stepping into her womanhood and really, as a Black woman, calling him out. What is this about? I mean, what's with the performance that's going on? I mean, if we gonna talk about people being real, I need RY to be real. She's giving me this dressed up Black version of a response of a Black woman being upset. And I'm not feeling it.
It couldn't be me. And one thing I saw,
but does that make sense to her table? Does that make sense?
Like I said, it couldn't be me. I'd be over on my own panel and forgot all about that nigga, moving right along in my Kimmy voice. But one thing I saw Bree had put in a chat, I think it was Lady Nika's or Pieces, I don't remember, but she had put in the chat that she loves a woman who stands by her man. And I am a woman who stands by my man too, normal circumstances, even when things get a little, a little litty. But if I was the woman going through this right now, no. And I understand people are saying, don't let people tell you about no man. Don't let people tell you about. But like I said, the whole reason why I wouldn't get with nobody like that on this type of level was because every person that he has been with, he has made content. And it always turned out negative. It always turned out bad. It always come out with the woman being dragged and ridiculed and scrutinized, every single woman, and it's happening
and exploited.
And it's exploited. That's what I fit. That's the hood table's opinions. Okay, that's my opinion, and that's why I said I'm not saying he's a horrible person or anything like that, because I don't know him personally. I'm just going by what we have witnessed over the years, and I'm not gonna be the number 4, the number 5, or the number 6.
But RY says, I don't step into anything I'm born as.
If she wanted to say something, if I wanted to hear that, I would. I mean, RY, see, this is, I'm going to go ahead and excuse myself. But thank you, the hood table.
You're welcome.
Me, myself, and I, the only thing that, the situation between Dee Dee look to me, that is over with, unless she shows receipts. Because to me, she showed that they were talking. He lied about that, but it wasn't as bad as salacious as she was making it seem, in my opinion. I've listened to the whole live, read every single one of the receipts that came down, read every one of them, right? She made it try to seem more salacious. Now, could they have been talking salacious on them private StreamYards? It is very well possible. We don't know what was going on there, and none of us was there.
Because they grown. If they were flirting and talking, that is absolutely fine. If that's what they want to do.
I think the only thing going forward in R&Y Boo, if I was you, I'd put my fucking foot down. I'd keep him from talking to other women behind the scenes, and there's a reason why. I'm going to explain to you that reason. Even if you trust him with everything in you, I said this earlier, I'll say it again right to your face, because it'll stop situations like this from being able to happen. Won't nobody be able to put his name in their mouth and your name in their mouth at the same time and say he was doing something with anybody. That just stops it altogether. That way you don't have to worry about this bullshit going forward. Am I wrong?
Child, that nigga already said ain't nobody gonna stop him from talking to any female in the middle of the night. So there you have it. There you have it. There you have it. That nigga said ain't nobody gonna stop him from talking to any female in the middle of the night.
He says that now, but we all know that the coochie power is very powerful. And if a woman put her foot down, he better fucking listen, because if he don't, then he'll get a boot up his ass and R&Y will move the fuck on. And who the fuck he gonna be with but by his damn self again?
How we know Envy was single since January 2025? Not like I care, but I don't know if any of y'all was single or in a relationship or married or separated or divorced or widowed.
I did say
no.
I won't say it in front of R1's fight. Tell Envy I said he a hoe. Okay, say it.
You know what? And see what I'm going off of. If anybody wants to know what I'm going off of, when I say we see what his trend. There has been so much talk about Envy and relationships and not just MU. So I know people think that it was just MU from different sectors and shit like that. People talk. So when I say I wouldn't want to be with nobody who basically I feel like if I'm content, this is just me speaking. R&Y can feel how she wants to. That's her man. Let your nigga do whatever the fuck he want to do, or let him do whatever you allow him to do. You know, that's your relationship. That's your relationship. Can't nobody tell you, you know, to her, he's probably a good man, you know.
That's a good man, Savannah.
That's probably a good man to her. Probably a good man to her. What I'm saying is what I wouldn't put up with. And we have every right to say what we would put up with, just like she has every right to say what she would put up with.
That's right. And that's all I was saying to her table, because there's no way my man that's up in my face getting these goodies gonna tell me that he can't stop calling, or he got a little itch where he's gonna make some phone calls. Okay, well, you need to go ahead and pack it on up. Let's go. You can make as many phone calls as you want to, sugar. Let me go ahead and get you on out the way so God can continue to keep blessing me.
Especially if you have a history of talking and dealing with and flirting with and dating women.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Like I keep saying, I'm not saying he's a horrible person. I'm just saying, me personally, from that history alone, I mean, just like, look, okay, I don't want to.
You're right. He's not a horrible person. He's disgusting. For you to go and exploit these women that you once were interested in, you prayed, not P-R-A-Y, you P-R-E-Y-E-D on them. That's what it gives. That creepy vibe, piss you off. Then what's going to happen? That you're going to lose your mind, and I'm supposed to forgive you, and I'm supposed to bow down and say, oh, okay, go ahead and make your calls at night. Go ahead.
But see, and it's a little different because, you know, when it comes from the guy versus the women type of thing, that's why I love my show with Riggs and I, because we give both sides of a perspective on many topics. But if it's a female out here and she's popping that pussy everywhere behind the scenes, a nigga will still want to hit them skins, okay?
That's right.
They will still want to hit. We done seen it, right? We done seen multiple women popping that pussy, visiting niggas and everything, right?
They like sloppy seconds.
Bragging about it. And then another nigga will brag about they hit it too.
Mm-hmm. So ain't no fun unless all the homies get some.
Right, ain't no fun.
That's another. Hey.
Y'all know what I'm saying?
Girl, you took me back.
You know what I'm saying? But niggas be out there doing the same ass shit, hoeing and doing all kind of shit. And they get looked at differently because they a man.
Mm-hmm.
They a man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, from my perspective, if I was approached by a guy like that and I didn't see that he hadn't had other relationships online, I'm like, nigga, everybody you meet, they gotta be from offline.
But
Like,
listen, peep this out. Let's go deeper. That's just starting in the black household. The boy can get away with everything, but the girl, oh hell no, you bet not. You would get slapped in between the washer and the damn dryer.
girl, they said Charlie, not the power of the kitty.
Oh, no, I'm gonna say this, Miss Queen Tulsa. My mama was the same way. She'd smack the shit out of me between the washer and the dryer. Us girls didn't run around. We were ladies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Molly, the way she was crying, that's why I said I believe there was something to it. You know, the way she was crying, I don't believe it's all made up. I believe that there was some flirting in there. It may have been like, you know, them planning to meet up with each other or whatever, but maybe he changed his mind. And maybe, you know, some guys, they know that you're interested in them. They feeling them. They can even know that you're into that shit way more than they are. And sometimes they still can't just be like, you know what, this ain't working out. You know, they just kind of leave you hanging. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Charlie.
she was like, fuck that shit. You know, if we ain't gonna do business, then fuck it. I don't want shit to do with you. And then she said eventually he blew up and he pulled out the pew pew, and everybody been waiting on the proof since then. Jesus.
Well, it's coming. I can't say that. But Charlie, I want to ask you, okay, so were you sneaking out or were you sneaking people in?
Neither one.
What happened?
Okay.
I was
Okay. I was sneaking out the house. Okay.
Girl, I was the book nerd. I was the book nerd playing video games in my room. Who didn't have my first date until I was 18.
In a time or two when I was a teenager, I sure did, and got my
come on now.
Got my
Listen.
ass.
So, but that's why I was saying, like, we can't act like we just all perfect and we never did nothing. So, you know, when we look at these things, yeah, girl, hell no, that ain't realistic. You know, I like to look at it in a realistic way.
People who've been following me for a minute, they know I'll be transparent sometimes, and I tell like real life stories. And I've told that story before where I snuck a nigga in my house and I got my ass beat all the way down the stairs the next morning. Like,
see, that was my sister. That was my sister. And because I was scared, see, I saw what she went through. I was like, I ain't even gonna do that. I'm too afraid, child.
Lolo, she was sneaking away.
Helped me sneak the motherfucker in. It was my brothers who helped me sneak him in. I'm like, hey, I give y'all like $5 each. All right, Pooh, we got you. All right. Them niggas, let me tell you, Tulsa. Y'all watch out for them kids, because I was a sneaky little kid when I was younger, right? I was conniving. But my brothers would go downstairs with a big ass comforter over their head and go downstairs and meet that nigga, and then he would come up the stairs under the same comforter. And that's how we did that shit.
Did you come from a big family?
Hood nigga. That's how
did you have a big family?
You said what?
How many siblings did you have? Like a big family?
My immediate was just two brothers. My immediate was two brothers.
See, that's some shit that me and my siblings, like, because I had a big family. We was like 6 or 7 deep, right? But I remember, so minus my sister and brothers, them, like my cousins, them, we snuck somebody in. I got them in. They did what they did. Soon as it was time for me to get my moment, girl, my mama came in that fucking basement, cut that light on, chased me around, snatched my wig off, and it was a whole situation. When I tell you it was a whole situation, I said, fuck y'all. That's why I said, fuck family.
But you know what? My immediate family was just my two brothers. But I got a bio dad, and I have a stepdad. So I have like sisters and brothers by my stepdad, and I got sisters and brothers by my bio dad. So in actuality, I have a lot of sisters and brothers. But in my immediate, it was just me and my two sons. And this person in the back, I don't know them. Y'all know Ron with dread?
Put your thing up. He on camera?
Yeah, he on camera. Hey, what's up, Ron? Or is it Ron? You on mute, hon? He up there taking a puff. Ron? Hello? Okay.
What up, Miss Heidi Black? What up?
Well, he didn't say anything, and He was up there smoking weed and he kept looking down. He wasn't even looking up at the camera the whole time.
Girl, he was probably over there pleasuring himself.
Yeah, girl, you
No,
mean
it said
took that
Ron.
thing off?
It said Ron, R-O-N. It said Ron.
And what did
No, he was black. He was black with skinny dreads.
I don't know.
He
Then.
was like a light-skinned complexion black guy with
oh, he's still here?
No, he
Queen Johnson, like, let me talk to him right quick.
I'm about to get your mama. You better
Let's
stop.
Let's see who we can hook up today.
You better stop.
Let's see who. No, I'm good for hooking people up, child.
Child, we need to have that for the love of the hood table. Yeah.
Yeah.
You always want to hook somebody up. Yeah. No, I'm just playing. I would never.
I was trying to get Dobie to do hers back up, but she playing around. Anybody want to do it too? I'm with it.
No. I'm just playing.
I'd have one contestant.
I love how YouTube. What's that boy name? YouTube. What's his name? That boy. No. What's his name? The cartoon. YouTube cartoons or whatever his name is.
Oh yeah, that's his name. YouTube cartoons.
He like no.
Beef Sector cartoons.
Beef Sector cartoons. Yeah. Oh, that should be so funny when he do that shit. But hey, you want to sneak into? No, I wasn't the only one. Shit.
Have he made a video lately?
Yeah, he just made one like a couple of days ago. He sure did.
Oh,
guess who I've been seeing around the chats recently, and I've been missing Battle Roach.
Oh.
You know, Battle Roach used to do what Beef Sector Cartoons does, but in a Roach format. And then he just disappeared for a while. I was like, what the hell, man? And then Beef Sector Cartoon come back. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, HTX, she did say that she got a picture or a screenshot, and according to Tulsa, she did speak to her lawyer because she said
she's actually in her lawyer's office now. Yeah.
Oh, she's at her lawyer's office now.
Yes.
And she's going to I guess is she getting
waiting to speak to her?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't. And just because she's at her lawyer's office, don't necessarily mean that she's going to show it, does it?
Well, I don't know until she calls me back and give me the update.
I don't know.
You know, I'm a reporter. I'm always in somebody's business.
I know. Is it Shish Trish?
Yes, it is. Smash.
Hey, Shish, how you doing?
How are you, babe?
What up, boo?
What happened today? What did I miss?
Let me put my helmet on so I don't get swatted in the head.
Well, Charlie, you want to give her a little recap?
No.
Actually, nothing really happened. If you're talking about today, I haven't seen anything happen today. But only thing I watched this morning was Lady Nika, really, and I saw Envy on there, and he was talking to her for a minute. I guess there was some other screenshots of IG messages that had Lady Nika in there saying Envy was going to set Lady Nika up, and Lady Nika went live saying what's up with the setup, and him and Ken hit her panel talking about they don't know what the fuck Didi talking about. You know, Lady Nika basically, I don't want to be putting out bullshit, whatever. I haven't seen anything else.
So Gigi did not show any receipts on Envy as of right now, correct?
No. Except for the chats.
All right,
I'm not at liberty to discuss that with you.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. So when she shows it on YouTube, I'll be back. Let me get back to my life. See you later.
All right, honey. Smash it.
Yeah, I'm sorry I had to get professional on that bitch.
I remember when I first met Shish Trish, and she used to come live and be like, shh. I remember me and Trish go way back. Way back when it was like an empty motherfucking, you could like yodel around this bitch when it wasn't really.
I had to put my helmet on because she was gonna come up here swinging. Y'all know how she is.
Yes, it was nothing going on, and then from there, it just erupted into a whole bunch of shit. I was like, "What the fuck happened? Where am I?"
Can we get her a DD pack in 2026 so she can calm down?
Shoot, I need a DD pack, and I can't do it.
These people you strung out too?
No, they raising my pressure up. I got to take my pressure medicine.
Tell us if y'all strung out.
Didi hasn't shown receipts because it's the smart way to move. Well, she says she's going to talk to her attorney, and from what we heard, that she is, seeking counseling from her attorney right now. And my thing is,
I can't say too much.
Even if she doesn't want to show it, even if she can't show it, I think it should just be dropped, because right now you're making these allegations against a man, and it's like, you know, if you keep making those allegations and they're not, you can't provide proof, then it's like you can't just keep making allegations without people. Eventually, you just gotta just let it rest. You know what I mean?
He showed her thigh.
Oh,
And
I saw that.
She said that.
I saw that.
She said she was feeling naughty. She was feeling.
I saw that, and let me be honest. Let me be honest, okay? Let me keep it hood with you. I would be absolutely upset with that, but I would be more upset about the pew pew. And like I said, I would have filed a complaint with the authorities when that shit happened. So I would have been more upset about that than him showing my sexy little thigh. Because I'd be like, shit, show that bitch, motherfucker. Show him what I'm working with.
Well, she's at her attorney's office today.
I'd be like, show him what I'm working with. At least her legs was cute. She got some cute legs. I can give her that.
I know, but she's at her attorney's office today. Yeah,
Is you gonna be there tonight? Is you gonna be praising God and have your little hat on and your purse and passing out the offering plate?
It just depends.
It depends
if I can stand it.
Because yesterday was Bible study. It's actually choir rehearsal tonight, so I don't know if you're gonna be able to skip choir rehearsal to join her. You know.
No, what's today? Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yes, choir rehearsal tonight. I ain't gonna be able to make the choir rehearsal. Yeah, because Bible study was last night.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. You gotta get ready.
Give me a look. Listen, we need to get us a Kitten Hill crew. Y'all wear Kitten Hills?
I be done broke my neck. I'm a tennis shoe girl.
No, Kitten Heels. They just a smaller heel.
Oh, I can do them. I can do them. I can't do the real ones. I can't do the real ones though.
No, I work in sneakers. I work in sneakers.
You could do a little kitten heel.
Preferably sneakers. No, I don't have.
And then
I don't have a heel.
I'm gonna get on my Wendy Williams and go, how you doing?
I got flats in my closet, but I don't have a heel. I got some sneakers or some flats. You got to pick one.
Did you just say you didn't have a heel?
Yeah, I was gonna get my little kitten heels on and go, how you doing?
I ain't got no heel. I got some flats and I got some sneakers.
You know,
listen, we need. I'm forming the Kitten Hill crew. So anybody, and what the Kitten Hill crew is like, the ladies that go around on Saturday, like and knock at the doors. But we just gonna be, giving some old school remedies, old school tea, old school wisdom, because I feel like this generation, they are so lost in the sauce, and the elders that have come before us, they failed us. So we got to take responsibility. This is an organization that I'm putting together. I already have one, Sister of Service, and that's what I'm doing right now. Come around, donate my time, and give commentary, and make sure everybody's happy. What do y'all think about that?
We have I know you may or may not. We have a question in the chat.
Okay, what is it?
Well, okay, let me read some of these comments. El Blue said, couldn't have been that scared or traumatized. It took 2 years to address it. I would have been like, oh Lord, I'm scared. He's gonna kill.
The question is, I guess I just don't understand what has to be cleared with an attorney. So what does have to be cleared with the attorney in order for her to show receipts?
She showed basically she showed some screenshots, because I guess since she's in Cali, there's certain things that they can't show. She had listed, like, whether it's on social media, whether it's an email, whether it's she had showed some stuff like that. I didn't take a screenshot or anything, so I can't remember all of it. But from what it seemed like, whatever it is that they had, even if it was an IG conference call or StreamYard or whatever, that per Cali laws, they might have to have permission from the other person to show it. Like I said, here it's a one-person consent, so I can show whatever the fuck I want to play. I can play.
For phone
we don't have that two-party. We got one party in our state.
Yeah, I'm one party state too.
Yeah, so I don't need your permission to show anything or play any phone calls or none of that shit. But I guess in California, California got a lot of stricter laws when it comes to that shit.
Yeah, but I'm going to say this. Two-party consent goes for recorded phone conversations.
Well, what she showed, it said emails. It said other things.
I believe he deleted some messages. And so I'm going to ask her about that because, you know, she was, upset and frustrated at the time because of things that was going on in her real world, that no one cared about. But I'm
But
going to
see,
ask her.
keep in mind, Tulsa baby, that just like with the Mia situation, there was phone calls too. They don't have records of phone calls on IG. Just like with the Loop Loop, if there was phone calls, there's no records of that. Like how Mia said she felt like he was trying to, eventually try to hook up with her or wanted to hook up with her. She felt like that's what she felt like. And again, we weren't there. We weren't there. But as a woman, I know when a nigga is trying to holler. I know when a nigga.
Oh, absolutely.
You know. So I'm not. I'm not dismissing her, but again, we weren't there. But it was on a phone call, so you have no record, no receipts of a phone call.
He gave his permission today on Lady Nico's for her
He
to
sure
show.
did. That's what I said earlier.
Therefore,
I think we need to be challenging him to go ahead and play it for us. He's got a woman over there. Prove it to that black woman that she's important. And you know what I'm saying? Show the world that you can stand 10 toes down in front of your black queen.
Maybe he doesn't have it because when you record,
because he don't even care if child. She ain't nothing but a one night. Listen here, let me just bring it back. She's a booty call. He don't care. He gonna talk to anybody late night. If he got an itch, he gonna scratch it. He gonna pick up that phone and he's gonna leave out that room and he's gonna go and make that phone call and she's gonna have to deal with it.
But see, when it comes to StreamYard, you can have recordings and keep them. But when it comes to IG, I didn't
step into my office,
IG.
please.
I don't know if you can keep the IG. Can you, Charlie? Because I've been called people on IG before, and I didn't know that they saved.
No, you have to screen record. You have to screen record yourself and save.
That's what I'm saying. He wouldn't have the video because IG don't automatically save the phone call.
But we're in your office right now. We're on a StreamYard. We're in your office right now, the Hood Table.
Oh, so it was on StreamYard.
We're in your office. This your office.
That's right. It was the office. So if you're on a recording in an office, if he was recording, because you can actually go on StreamYard and not hit record. You can just be there in the background talking.
I've done it to teach
people. If
he didn't hit record, then he still wouldn't have it.
Step into my office, please.
Okay, let me step into your office. Before church.
What up?
I can't be late for church, honey. I can't be late for church.
Lolo said to Tulsa, says, do you want to do it for the love show? I don't know.
I told her to DM me.
Yeah, she said
y'all having a love show? Hold up now. Y'all making plans to have another romantic show?
Yeah, well, Lolo needs to find love. She's been through so much. She lost her mom. Yeah.
And y'all
for the love of Lolo.
Motherfuckers on here for love. Child, you know what?
Listen.
Oh, the phone call conversation was through IG. Okay. Hey, you guys. There's some people I missed.
Why am I forgetting the name? I know the name.
Will still apply. The thigh versus the pew pew. Thank you. Something to
say. Table. Help me. Handled is a different person, and I know who it is, and I cannot think of her name right now.
Oh.
But the picture.
That's Grish.
Grish, thank you.
Hey, Grish, how you doing?
Grish, I was trying to say hey, and I couldn't because my brain was not working. I'm sorry.
I knew that was Grish by the avatar.
I'm about to step on your toe.
I knew the avatar, but I've had brain fog all day today because of being sick. So that's why I was saying sorry and shit. Sorry, Grish.
Well, El Blue said she was taking them to court for showing their text exchanges too. But you didn't take them to court for showing the pew, pew, pew.
You know what? I can't. Oh God, y'all are about to make me emotional for my friend.
Yes.
Okay, come here.
I don't need to get emotional.
Come here, girl. I'll give you a hug, girl.
That is true, Miss Ronnie. That is true, Miss Ronnie. But see, when you look at the law of the land, you got to know the laws of your state. You got to know your laws of the state. Just like with a pew pew pew. Just like, for instance, when Deanna was going to have her meet and greet, before the Rona hit. Mm-hmm. In the beginning of the Rona, when everybody canceled their meet and greets, Deanna was one that I had got my hotel and all that kind of shit, right? and then she canceled it. But I had looked up the pew pew laws because I have a pistol that I take wherever I go. So I wanted to make sure that I could take it there in the state of Mississippi. And so you have to look up from your state to another state. And if and it might tell you, yeah, it's okay. It's not okay. There are certain states where you can't take your pew pew no matter what kind of license you got in your state. And so then I was like, well, let me reverse this shit because I just want to see. So I reversed it, Mississippi to my state. And it said no. I was like, well, ain't that some shit?
But listen, let me ask you this. Can't you take your firearm to the airport and get it registered to travel?
You can get it registered to travel, but when you get it to a certain state, if you don't have a license to, Tony, look it up. All you got to look up, it has a map and it tells you specifically which state you can take your gun. All you got to do is select your state.
Pew pew. Stop saying that word.
Your pew pew. And they'll say yes without permits, no without permits, yes. So it'll tell you.
Yeah, respectfully, I didn't mean to yell at you.
No, that's fine. But same thing with the phone calls. You gotta look up your state and you gotta look up the state that you're the other person's state. So yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, because I always look at it. When I go out of town, I want to make sure I can take my shit with me.
Mm-hmm. Stay strapped.
The filter, the hood table stay hating on me. Who is you?
Even with the filter.
The hood table stay
hating. That is a NESS troll. They're
wow. Oh.
They're trying to pretend.
Child, we having a good old time over here.
Does not hate Ness. The hood table does not hate her. So
I don't hate Ness. I don't hate nobody on here.
In fact, I hate more people than she does, and I can name on one hand, and then ain't nobody.
Oh Jesus, that white hate! Oh Lord, let's bring it out of.
It's not a white dude, though. That's white on white hate.
Oh, white on white crimes. Let's hear about it.
There is not one person that I hate on here. There might be some people that I might not support or that I'm not fond of, but I don't hate anybody on here.
Oh no,
I don't hate. I don't even think I hate anybody in real life. In my real life.
You too nice.
We're gonna have to pray for you, Charlie. Honey.
Yeah. This white man messed with some shit with my real life, so that's why I don't like him. So there's a difference.
I mean, I didn't have people that I fuck with. I used to fight a lot growing up, coming up. I mean, but I don't have like no enemies or somebody that's hate. I might be like, I might see a bitch on the street that I don't fuck with.
Yeah, I don't fuck with her.
Else in the streets I don't fuck with. I'm just like walk past that bitch like I don't see her, but you don't live in my mind,
Hey, Makuzi. I like that name, Makuzi.
Miss Coochie. Oh
yeah,
shit,
I like that.
Miss Coochie. I like that name too.
So both of y'all from Mississippi?
No, I'm not Mississippi. I'm not from Mississippi. I'm from Nebraska.
I'm from Mississippi.
Oh, okay.
Also said, but I was looking up YouTube with lawyers and former lawyers telling the world about the guns. Can't have them in schools. Yeah, you can't have them in schools. Can't have them in church. Can't have them in courthouse, of course. No libraries. No colleges. No. It's a lot of places.
Government buildings.
It's a lot of places.
Banks. Obviously, you can't be up in the.
The only people who can bring guns into the church house is like the security for the church, the armor bearers and things like that. But just.
That's sad. Speaking of that, that is sad that now we have to have armed security up in churches. One day
I was at church. Let me tell you something. One day I was at church and there was somebody on our parking lot and my shit was in my lockbox in my SUV. And I was inside the church and something was going on out in the parking lot and people were scared to go to that. I said, well, damn, if I had my shit on me. And the pastor said, go get it. We'll spot you. Go get it.
Right.
I'm like, I'm about to...
For real.
They're about to spot you while you go get your stuff.
That's my pastor. My pastor used to come on my show a lot, y'all.
In Jesus' name, amen.
My pastor used to come on
He's gangster. He gangster.
And we would be up here just shooting the shit and talk about trending news. My pastor is cool as hell.
I know.
I shouldn't say that in the same sentence, but yeah, my pastor is cool. Charlie met my pastor. He's cool.
He gangster.
He's relatable to the community, and that's what community outreach and being able to say, hey, I know I'm your pastor, but nobody's perfect. And, just seeing you for who you are, that's good. I
He would
like
hit
that.
the link and be like, what up, hood? What y'all doing in the hood? What up, y'all hoodies? What y'all doing? What we gonna talk about today?
You got to take us to church one day then.
Oh, I used to all the time.
Take us to church for the people that can't make Sunday service.
I think about, matter of fact, he be hitting me up talking about when am I going to see. The thing about it is, things have changed, in the sector. So I'm like, damn, Pastor, do I want to bring you back up on the panel again?
We don't want you to get doxxed, Pastor. We don't.
But then again, he might need, some of y'all might need prayer, so he don't care if he gets doxxed. Girl, he don't care if he gets
He'll
doxxed.
probably tell him to come on down to the church.
What they gonna try to find out how much tithes he taking in a week? What
Oh, Jesus.
See, that's what's something to say. Some things to say. Said they dox too much. We trying to protect the Passover here. But hey,
I see where you're going with that. I see exactly where you're going with that. Charlie, I'm surprised you didn't pick up on that.
I did. It went right over my white ass head.
Dana said it was seen the person
the
accusation will have already spoken to their attorney and had their details worked before they open. Dana, I agree. Hey, Libra, beautiful. You said, please respect the panel. Disagree, but tread lightly. You don't want her to get you.
Take the back check, Charlie.
I got you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right, child, Jesus.
Did I miss some? Okay, you have to make sure you have all your paperwork in order. That's true. She showed the messages first. She thought she was going to show messages and accuse him of such and such. And see, that's the thing. It's like you show messages first, but you can't show the pew pew. And see, that's where a lot of people come in confusion. Like you can show text messages, but you can't show a screenshot.
I'm going to see if she does. I'm going to give her a time period, to talk to her lawyer, as she states.
And she's grieving.
Being fair, right? But if I don't see her, I'm calling that ass out. I'm just going to tell the truth of the matter. Because if you don't show us the truth and you sit there and make a very big accusation, not a small one, a big one, without proof, I got a problem with that. Because I don't like people putting jackets on people without proof. Right? Like, I ain't gonna let nobody come around here and say anybody on this panel or in this chat are like the P word, or you're gonna be aggressive, or you're a stalker. Or
you just earned yourself the position of being the private investigator on this case, girl. Yes, we need the updates.
And you see TSW, hey TSW, said if I was her, I wouldn't care about him dealing with a woman when he didn't even know me during that time. He was a single man doing single man stuff.
Oh no, I just said he was a hoe.
Oh, and see, I did not say that. That's Charlie.
Charlie said that. Hey, I said the same thing to Resto to his face. I'll say it to MB's face. He was being a hoe. Okay.
Well, that's white on white crime. Go ahead and go in, Charlie.
I did not say that. You said bringing a charge like that to court years later is not going to go over well in court. And now the Young said there's no doubt a blicky was flashed. The Young said there's no doubt.
How do we know there's no doubt without proof?
I don't know. Gemini, she shouldn't have thrown it out without any proof.
I can't say too much, y'all, but like I said, she's visiting with her attorney. Yes.
Well, we shall see, huh? We shall see. They said it's Dory, the one in the office, the attorney.
Oh, no. We don't know nobody. I'm going to be messy. Let me step back. Let me go sit down in my church chair.
She's no longer in the hospital, Kimberly. I think she's at home.
No, she's not in the hospital.
Yeah, I think she's at home.
I hope she's feeling better regardless. Here's the thing. I'm going to tell y'all something. Even if I disagree with the person or may not like something they do, that does not mean I wish hate on them or hurt on them. And anybody that's in the hospital or dealing with something right now, you in my prayers, just know that, boo. And I hope whatever's going on gets fixed or situated to where you feel better. That's all I'm going to say.
Hood, did you see Landlords here?
Where he at?
Where his messy house. He heard the word hoe and he dropped down.
Landlord, because he was supposed to come here for Valentine's Day. But anyway,
well, he was over there trying to harass my girl, Gigi.
I know.
Trying to put her in distress.
That was funny though. I ain't even gonna hold you when he hit that link and said you ain't got shit.
I'm gonna
That
say
was
this. When
wrong.
he heard the word hoe, he dropped down. I'm just saying.
Hold on. Gemini said the last of his messages was her being mad. Yep, because he missed her comments. That's when she said, "You ain't nothing but another ZX. You trying to use her." She said something about thank God I'm saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost. She said something, thank the Lord for something. I don't know. But yeah, you're right. That was the last
Something
thing.
to say, child. Something to say.
Hallelujah.
And landlord know I'm just teasing. Landlord know I'm just teasing.
I'll call him a hoe too.
But that shit was funny when he hit up there. I really thought he was gonna add to the commentary at
That
first.
was not funny, the hood table.
After Lemon dropped down and Landlord hit the panel, I thought Landlord was gonna add to the commentary, and he was like, "You ain't got shit." She was like, "Bye, nigga, bye."
God, that was so sad.
She dropped him. She dropped his ass like she dropped Lemon. Oh, that was funny too when Lemon said, "But the people are waiting. How long is it going to be? How long are you going to wait?" And she said, "Oh, but they've been running the storyline on you for a whole year." But I digress.
Yes, thank you. Lemon, you're the sacrifice as well. Get in line.
We're going to be talking about Lemon till Jesus come back. I'm just saying.
Not till Jesus come back, child.
Till the sky burst open and the chariots drop down.
Child, honey.
Lemon, just be prepared. Just be prepared.
I did drop down in his chat last night, but it was because there was a misconception that was being said, and it was trying to be said on Miss Intel, and I wasn't going to let that go down because it wasn't her who said it. I didn't say who said it because I ain't no snitch. My mama didn't raise no snitch. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the one that, handled that situation when VS told me to. But because I go by what my content creator says. So if I ever block you in that chat, or I ever time you out, it's because I was told to. Know that it's not personal. I'm a professional mind. Secondly, I wasn't going to let no lie be told on her because I'm going to tell you something. That woman didn't let no lie be told on me. So point blank period.
Child. All I gotta say is just be careful who y'all fuck with behind the scenes. Bottom line.
I mess with very few, and the hood table could tell you that. You know what I'm saying? There's very few. Queen Tulsa knows how to get me on email. The hood table. There's very few people who have that kind of content when there's a reason why. We've done seen how
Kelly,
many.
your ass don't be responding.
Yeah, I don't. She not lying on me. She not lying on me.
So that we could get her on the email.
If she don't respond to me, I will call her. She knows it.
Yeah, she got my phone number. See, the hood table actually got. She'll reach out and touch me. Charlie, what the hell? You not answering me?
Be in the IG, then I be in the. Okay, I'm gonna send her a text. No answer yet. Charlie, what you doing, girl? Like,
what's the tea?
She's one of the very few people that have my real phone number. There's very
few here. It's only a few that got my real phone number.
And there's a reason why. You gotta.
Everybody got my business number. Sure.
You gotta be careful.
I need to get a business number.
I need to too.
But get your Google number. That's your call-in number.
Oh, we should do call-ins one day. No. Nope.
Yeah, no, table like I ain't getting myself in that mess.
No, I don't even know why I said that. Take it back, Satan. Take it back.
Rebuke it.
Rebuke it.
Well, y'all can call my line as a rage line. Snoop been calling my phone, cussing me out. So why not? Y'all want to cuss somebody out? Call me and cuss me out. Snoop, do it.
I ain't gonna call and cuss nobody out.
No, if you just need to get it out, because I'm not gonna listen. I'll just put it on speaker.
So you give me an ear, you give me a shoulder.
Yeah.
You just rage it out. Just rage
Just
it out.
let it out.
All right, okay.
It's actually
just dial the number.
See, she's being a mental health professional right there.
It actually is. It's a form of therapy when you have somebody there to listen, you know. And I think Tulsa, you might be that might open doors because I think a lot of people here need to vent and have somebody to listen to sometime.
Absolutely. You know, I can't say too much, but you know, I've changed a lot, and that's why I'm in my situation today. I crown covered up and all that. I'm on a whole new journey, you know.
I know that's right. I ain't mad at you. I made mad at you.
I'm here to save the people. Hello.
Something to say said, and she keeps yelling Vic's name as though he is a supporting cast member, but he called her a liar on Envy's platform. And somebody asked Rodney, how much is it to attend mod school and how many credits before you earn your mod degree? What? And they said you may as well vent on your
Community wall.
Oh, community wall, because Tulsa was
and that's when we can have the call-ins over here. If they want to address me, come on over here to the call-in.
The call-ins are fun, but the thing
you see how we circulating this?
Like King Roman
I see how you
said,
triangulating.
Because you the PI.
The thing about the call-ins, like King Roman said, is a lot of people don't want the backlash. Because
man, fuck them people.
It always appears that somebody is letting somebody come on their show and just talk shit about people, and that's literally what happens.
That's gonna be me. It's gonna be me.
You're not literally telling people what to say. You're just allowing them a voice. You know what I'm saying? The subbies and stuff. But still, it always backfires on you. It always backfires.
Okay, I want to say this though. How is the
I rebuke that idea.
Here's the thing. I don't ever like, even if somebody were to say something bad about me on
She thought she dropped me last
night. I'm not going to take it out on him unless he co-signs or says something bad about me, right? As long as he's just giving the subby a voice. And you know what I'm saying? That's different. But it does cause problems because if you start going, yeah, and they think you're agreeing, right? Even if you're not in agreement. That's why you have to do that disclaimer. But I'm gonna say this. Before there was a Rodney for a mod stick gate.
Can I say so? We got breaking news, y'all. Do y'all know who Angela Stanton King is?
Angela King?
Angela King.
I heard, yeah, she be in chat.
I got a live schedule today at 7 p.m. Central Time. And I'm calling her ass out because I called her out on the Boosie situation. And you know what she said? This was like when I was telling her about, how Boosie had his young child with those older women doing whatever. She said, I totally agree with it. And look at him now. Then she was just complaining online. If I'm trying to get you apart, and why is you having beefs online? Sister, I tried to tell you to drop that nigga a long time ago.
Oh shit, I thought you was talking about
She just replied back to my story. LOL. So she's going to be in the building, and I wanted y'all to come by because it's going to be a whole conversation. And I'm going to show you.
Was in jail with the trans daughter, that one?
Yes, the one that was out there doing that fraud with Phaedra Parks from Real Housewives of Atlanta husband. Yes.
Is it JB's mama?
JB's mother.
See, I don't know nothing about her, but if you
we going head to head.
What time you going live?
7 p.m. Central Time.
You got it already scheduled?
I already scheduled.
Hold on, let me go over here. Let me see.
Because, do y'all know the allegations that are going on with Boosie right now? A young lady had come out.
Ooh,
I heard somebody hit the chat. What did somebody hit my chat say? Y'all was on such and such net. Why ain't y'all on? They named several people, Boosie and somebody
But let me give you an exclusive. Boosie hit me up in the past. Hello?
No.
Yes. That's no lies told. If you know official King Pain, go ahead and go and verify. Trust, but verify. That is the source that you can ask. If Boosie hit me up, he was on a set. He had on like pink and black. Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
Listen, I'm a reporter.
So cool. Like real celebrities hitting you up. You know what? I had my moment with a few celebrities before from TV shows. And I had did show reviews, and they would hit me up on Twitter, and they would like and share my videos of my reviews I did. I'm talking about the producers of like the Tyler Perry shows and things like that.
Somebody had reached out to me and was like, "Would you move to Atlanta to do, script writing?" Because you listen, I'm just that creative. People just look over me, which is cool, because it's not my timing, it's divine timing. Hello?
Absolutely. And that stuff always just That was one of the things that made me know that I'm doing what I should be doing when it comes to reviewing and trending news and being a reporter and things like that. Because when I would have, I'm talking top TV show producers sharing my TV show reviews, and I posted the screenshots and everything, on my social media. That just makes me feel good. Like, oh my God. Yeah, they share my review on their fucking show. Like,
Girl,
that's love. That's love.
is you keep going and you just, it doesn't matter, what anybody thinks or say. You just put your best foot forward and you give your best every time you hit that live button.
That's what I do, Tosa. I really do. And whether it's the B sector content or, what I've been doing for like 8-9 years, discussing TV shows, trending news, hood news, all that shit. I really do put my all into it. And that's another reason why I don't be on here beefing and shit, because I just don't want my platform to be known about beefing, because I do other things. I just don't beef. It might be different if I just beefed, but I do cake decorating videos. I do all kind of shit on my channel. So I don't want that on my platform. You know what I mean? Because you never know who's going to see you.
Well, just give a variety. You never know what people are attracted to. And I think people want to know who you are and your authenticity. They don't want anything scripted. Just be you. And then you move in other directions. But people want to see what you can do. Right. So don't ever water your stuff down. You just come natural. Give it just like you would give it, like you're doing it. I'm
gonna continue to be me.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can do. And hey, Deanna Boo, how you doing? Somebody
hey, Deanna, Miss Irvin in the building, honey.
Tyler Perry got a new girlfriend. Okay.
How you doing?
You said Tulsa. I can see you doing. I can see Tulsa too. Like, you are annoying at times, but their words, not mine. You are annoying at times, but you are also creative and comedic.
There you go.
People don't know how to take Tulsa, and I'm gonna tell you this: if you know anything about Tulsa, she's a content queen, and if you know that you ain't gonna take shit to heart. See, some people take too much shit to heart when she's reading or doing her thing. And I done got to where I know the real Tulsa, the person behind that content queen when she wants to be. I've seen the real one. I've talked to her.
I know you for your works.
Yes, and I'm gonna tell you this: if y'all know you ain't gonna take that shit to heart, you'll know that she's doing her content thing. Even when she was reading me one day, I was like, "Girl, Tulsa."
Hold on, these.
Because I be knowing. I know how she rolls.
Is this Creole?
It's me, boo.
Oh, it's my Creole.
Hey, sissy. Hey, y'all. Look, let me say real quick. His girlfriend is supposed to be Marlo. Remember her?
Marlo Hampton?
Marlo from The Housewives.
Yes, boo.
No.
Girl.
Yes. Yeah. To me, it looks staged. I seen all of that today. I was gonna cover it on my live, and I was like, nah, it ain't my G.
Maybe it's for a movie.
It could be, but they even kissing in it, and it just looks staged. He looked awkward as heck, and she looked like, give me the money.
Thank you, Deanna, for being a member.
By the way, Miss Deanna, girl, we need your sauce on everything that has happened.
Deanna, she been like, Deanna, where you been at, child? You been MIA.
Because y'all know, Deanna got her own way of giving it up. I love it. I be over every time.
Ain't nobody deliver.
Okay.
She got that Mississippi. That's what it is.
That's right.
Ain't nobody
I'm going to tell you like this. Marlo is a hustler. She is the queen of hustling. Listen, she don't discriminate black, white, Arabian. If you in Dubai, honey, she doesn't mind. I mean, she's got to get that bag. I mean, Candy, put her on a little bit, back in the day with the show.
Deanna said, is Marlo getting paid or is she promoting?
Oh, yes, Marlo's definitely getting paid.
Yeah, and I pay her whether it's true or not. I believe he's going to pay her too. I bet.
And there's an NDA in place. Believe that.
Hey, Miss Hampton.
Miss
How you doing, boo?
What has happened is Didi Loop Loop has made a comeback against Envy, which is RNY's man. You got to go look it up, honey. It's been a whole lot of stuff to hear.
So, synopsis here. Okay. So basically, we started out with Dee says that MV pulled a pew pew on her, right? So then when people go over to his live and redirect, thinking he's going to talk about it, he said he don't even know who she is. So people in chat are trying to tell him Dee, Loop Loop, Gigi, Deidre, Helena, all her nicknames, all the stuff she go by, right? And he said he don't know her. Well, then BS pops off and starts showing receipts that he does know her, had been speaking to her for almost, for quite a few months, about 2005 era to end of 2024, beginning of 2025. So then they're like, well, why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? So people on his neck about that, right? Then he goes and shows all the receipts from the beginning to the end. He shows like the whole chat thing. He scrolls through it, right? And then she says that she can't show the Piao receipt until she talked to her lawyer. So right now we in a standstill on if a show of the Piao gonna be,
Yeah, she's at her attorney's office right now. Yeah.
So that's where we at. That's the short and gist of it. And it started out because also there's another thing. Mia, if you don't know her, she's a new girl. Her name Mia is Magical. Okay. She claimed that her and MV had talks behind the scenes at 2 or 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning because they were supposed to be doing a show between RNY and Mia. So
don't forget her leg and her thigh.
It looks suspicious. Now, in the DMs, if you want to catch those, you can either go to VS's live or you could go to MV. He showed the full chat from the very beginning to the end.
Yeah, she knew somebody that Lemon brought in. Go ahead, Sally. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she knew. And her first ever beef in the beef sector, to tell you the truth. See, I thought she came by way of audio because she was audio's mod. But come to find out, there's people saying she came by way of Ken in the street sector, but the street sector say they don't know her. They don't know her. Okay, so that's just what I'm just giving a rundown on that. Okay, so Mia's new. She like new, right? like she new. And her and audio have a beef right now, and he's saying he gonna dox her, and there's a lot going on there, child. And so with that situation, it's a new thing. So Miss Deanna, you may or may not. First time she had a beef was with Miss Brooke over at Lemon's house. That's the first night I remember meeting her was over at Lemon's house. And I'm the one that cleared that shit up, even though she got my ass blocked and got half the sector blocked. That's side the point. I read off the chat things. Miss Brooke thought she said her name when she was talking to another lady in the chat who has the same first name, right? Okay. So they went back and forth and everyone's like, okay, she could read a little bit. She could do a little bit, she held her own, and then she ended up getting into it with Miss Pizarro, Miss Intel. I'm gonna say this: I give that one up to Miss Intel. She read her ass filth. So she's a new person, just saying. And the
wait a minute,
situation, that was Dee Loop showed her thigh and said she was feeling naughty girl. She said like she feeling naughty with Envy, and then we heard Sour Patch was talking to Envy too, child. So I don't know how many women before he got with RY he was being a hoe with, but he's a hoe.
Hold it. Stop. Rewind. Do what now?
Dee Loop showed her leg. Sour Patch too, yeah. We don't know what all was said there.
Well, are we surprised? I mean, Sour Patch has been with everybody. Come on.
And then they saying, and I like Sour Patch, but that's just me. I like everybody. Everybody know I'm a friendly motherfucker. Anyway.
Oh, but she's friendly. Go ahead.
I'm not that friendly. No, I'm just nice. There's a difference.
Charlie, get a breakdown, boo. Give it.
Okay, so she knew. So anyway, so she went live. Okay, audio time I doxing her. Then Ken's taking up for Mia and talking about he gonna mess with anybody. And then it's just been a whole mess, girl. It's been a whole mess. Okay, it's a lot to keep up with the Mia situation. VS is like, well, who is this? We trying to get to 1K. We don't know her. She knew. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of people in the beef sector that need to get to that 1K, and we got some small content creators over here. You know what I mean?
That's
so
right, yes.
She like, who this? Why are we promoting her? Why are we promoting one of our people? She knew, like, she trying to ask questions. So then that started a beef between her and Lemon, and then VS kind of doxed his fucking socks off. But anyway, so then Lemon started apologizing, and now they cool again. So there's that. My dogs is barking.
No, she made Lemon her bitch. Don't forget that.
Oh, say that. You missed out that point. That's not
Yeah,
funny.
she made Lemon her bitch. Lemon said I'm VS's bitch. Yes.
Mhm.
After
I
he
told him not to play with her.
apologized for dragging her and all that shit when she didn't do nothing to him, she said,
Right.
"Okay, you my bitch now." So he said, "Okay, everybody, I'm her bitch." But evidently they cool now because she like be watching him and he be hitting her link and whatever. So now the thing is with the Envy situation, we're waiting
Okay,
for
so
DD to show proof that he pulled a pistol out on her virtually, a pew pew.
A pow pow, yeah. Okay,
Pow,
so
pow.
let me ask you a question. A little bit today, I saw a little bit of Lady Nika's about 6 minutes because I had to go, but I seen that Envy was up there. So did he make it right, with Lady Nika?
Well, basically, they don't even
What?
they said there was no plan, there was no body in cahoots to take her down or run no plays on her or anything like that. Even Ken hit the panel and he was like,
Yeah, I saw the
just
receipt real quick, and then I'm like, I have to catch this later. But since we was talking about it, I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah, it was that statement, but it was like nothing else, nothing above, nothing below, nothing like. So Ken and him is like, we don't know what the fuck, what she's trying to prove or So Lady Nika was like, fuck that shit. I don't want to be involved in y'all shit. I don't want nothing to do with y'all shit, woo to woo.
Okay, may I address that comment?
What up, ATL gal? What they say?
I also forgot to tell Miss
ATL
Deanna,
Gal.
she ain't gonna believe this, but Didi Lulu became a member of VS and was a mod for a day. Who do Jesus? Because she knows the past.
You made it a day?
She was there for 5 days.
Or a couple days. It was for a little while.
Okay.
5 days.
But yeah, I had to tell her.
So
'cause she didn't know.
Deanna, you said Deanna even was around when Didi Loot was making all those.
She knows all about it.
Yeah, Deanna's an OG. She's old. Yeah.
I just don't remember that. I just don't remember Didi Loot making a whole bunch of negative videos about VS, and then now she wants to be like, cool with her. I don't know. Sometimes I just miss shit.
Well,
it was a misconception. It was AT2 was her friend, and they were going back and forth, and she was like, she's getting on my nerves. It was something small. It wasn't like she was about to take her channel down or anything like that. I think people just they're stretching it,
I think that their beef started right after.
No, but let's be honest. I mean, Trey Jordan Lane came out like he had a conversation with Deidre, Gigi, like he talked to her yesterday. That was like almost 2 years ago.
Oh shit, that's longer than I thought it was. Then I thought it was me, myself, and I.
Yeah, he made it seem like, oh, I just got off the phone with her. No, that was 2 years ago. He could have kept that in. He could have kept that in his raggedy ass wig.
He did say when he was on my panel, when it happened. So he did say, and when he posted the pictures, it did reflect the time frame when he was like, it's been a couple of years of 2024.
He should have just left it in 2024. He blocked her, so there was nothing else to talk about,
But see, I think the main reason why he did that was because of the fact that VS was like, she ain't never did anything to me. She ain't never,
But the hood table, my experience with you.
No, I'm just saying this is probably her way of thinking. Like when it comes to VS, she don't get like no leeway. I mean, we know her. Like we know her. You might know her too, but we know her from day one. Like she don't like any little sign of.
Oh, she's got money now.
Any little sign of somebody not really fucking with you, or they might be being a little shady. Then she gonna let you go.
Yeah, well,
I think
they feel like she's a poor woman, and they're saying they're pulling back from when she was on in the earlier years. They were saying, oh, she stayed in this damn storage unit and things like that. Like, I'm very privy to what's going on, but I'm saying that's not her current circumstance. I mean, I'm not the same as I was 2 years ago. My experience with you is what I experienced with you. Somebody else could come up and experience this and say, well, you know what? This is not what I'm feeling. So we can't let someone else's experience dictate our experience. Let me get to know this person for myself.
So
you get what I'm saying?
do you think a conversation might need to be had, or do you think it's just no, it ain't even?
Yeah, I just feel like just give a chance because you don't know what space, what mental capacity she was in, what she was going through. I mean,
Right.
when we're dealing with grief and drama or with a family or whatever the case may be, we're going to respond differently than when we're in a peaceful moment. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I think BS is a good judge of character, and she's not very emotional. She kind of weighs things out before she makes a decision. And a lot of times she just wants people to be upfront with it. If you never liked her, if you liked her a little bit or whatever, don't come across like you have. And that has saved her from a lot of stuff. And so, I mean, if she trusts her own self, I bank on her. I don't have nothing in the fight. I'm just watching everything like everybody else. But following VS the way that I have, she never just automatically jump out there. She actually weighs her options first. So I think if she went on and made that decision about something that she read on the community wall, I heard it also backed up something else that she was already feeling.
Okay,
Yeah,
Deanna.
said yes, that was when she was a part of Babe
Okay.
Nation. She sure did. She had a lot to say pre AT2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tulsa and Class Culture was good commentary. That shit was funny. I mean, the commentary not so much. You, yes, that's all I gotta say.
Well,
I'm gonna go back down and do my job.
I was laughing the
stay
whole time.
tuned, child.
I kind of like started ignoring the other shit. I was just listening to you, watching you, and then finally I was like, let me get the fuck out of here and see who else on live. And that's when ZX went live, and everybody ran over there.
Baby, did you see how he was harassing S. Hutchinson to come up on a panel?
Did she ever? I can't remember. Did she hit the panel?
I don't think she did, but he was like harassing people.
Oh, remember he asked me to hit the panel too?
Yeah.
But I was snuggled up under my comforter.
Oh, it was you. Yes.
I was snuggled under my comforter. And, I think he might have asked her too, but
come on up, Hood. I know you got something to say. You know,
right.
Hood, you good over here. Everything's all good over here. Tried to put his nice voice. Come on up here. Wanted you to come up there and run his show.
You know how I be late and you just listen to people and you might talk in the chat every now and then, but you really just listen, just trying to listen until you fall asleep or doze off. That's what I was doing.
Did you see how he put old girl to work?
I hit the chat a few times, but I told him, I said, I'm snuggled up in bed. I'll be live tomorrow because it was like almost 2:00 in the morning, my time. So I'm like, no, I'm about to hit this link. It's too late.
It was 2:00 his time too. He on East Coast.
Oh, so no, he's an hour ahead of me then. So it was like 1:30 something my time. So it would have been 2:30 something.
2:30.
Oh no. I was not about to hit the link that late. I was too comfortable in bed. I had to get up from under these covers.
He had creative running that channel, honey. He had her going, honey. She had a lot to say.
Oh,
honey,
that
she put me to sleep.
Her Jaguar, was that the one in the Jaguar?
Yes. Ooh, honey.
That Jaguar was jagging.
Baby.
She had a lot to say. I was like, I was enjoying the commentary though.
Honey, she filled me in on a lot of things. I said,
yes.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely. Like a lot of shit I didn't even know. I said, what happened? She was in love with you. I forgot all about that shit. Allegedly. She was allegedly. I forgot all about all that shit. Hey, Miss Hampton, you said as a subscriber, I'm loving. You said where there is BS, there is Hutchinson.
Deanna, I wanted to tell Deanna that I'm covering that Boosie story tonight. Deanna, do you know who Angela Stanton King is? The one that is trying to help Boosie get a pardon? Well, me and her have some interactions, and I'm going live tonight at 7 Central Time if you want to come through. I know you like that type of stuff.
And I did put your link in the chat.
Thank you, Bo.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome. But I'm about to end this right now. I'll be trying to give y'all my hour. We done 2 hours. Any last minute words from either one of you ladies?
Thank
you
for having
Charlie.
me. So much love. I'm gonna go ahead and drop down. Thank you for having me. Love you in the chat. Love to everybody. Bye.
All right, honey. I love you.
And don't forget to hit the like button. And if you want to hit the Cash App, it's the Hood Table 402. She may not plug herself, but I'll plug her. All right, love y'all. Bye.
I'll be forgetting. I'll be forgetting. But Deanna said yes and okay.
Okay, good. Listen, I want to say thank you to the Hood Table, your crew, and inviting me into the hood. I felt very comfortable over here. It was very much so safe. We didn't get any
Oh,
drive-bys today, so that's good. Ain't God good? Um,
I
and I
try
just
to keep it safe over here, and I try to make sure when I see somebody hitting the panel from behind, are y'all good? Are
yeah,
y'all good? Like, I don't want to bombard nobody, but
yes. So thank you for having me. It was a great engagement. These conversations are definitely needed. I feel like we cracked a few cases today, and it gives us all something to talk about on our platforms. But
yeah,
first and foremost, we gotta protect the children. We gotta protect the
absolutely.
elderly. And if you see something, say something. We can kick it. We can, shoot the shit. But when
Mhm.
it's time for us to come together and stand up, we all got to do that. So this was a great engagement. I love what you do. You keep going, keep your head up. It felt great to adjust your crown today, and God and the universe has so many great things in store for you. So
Thank you. I
I'm just
appreciate
here
it.
to
Before
just
you go, I want you to see my new little banner that I made.
okay.
I just been fucking around with Chat GPT,
Period.
and this is for Riggs and I.
Oh yeah. From the block to the hood table. I'm loving it. Big rig sips. And then what does it say on your shirt?
It says custom cakes.
Custom cakes. Oh, and the cupcakes and everything. Yes. And
Yes,
you know
and
what?
Big
When you
Rig
start
slaps
coming
with his
live,
cars and stuff, because he's into cars and all that kind of shit.
yeah, when you go live, you should, maybe eat a little cupcake. Let us know what your dessert that you have what's the dessert of the day. And him, what's the car of the
Oh
day?
my God. That's a good idea.
Mhm. Listen, it's all about pouring into each other. This
You
is
know
why I'm
what?
glad that you're here.
You know what? I'm gonna have to talk to my guy. I gotta talk to my guy in the background. I
Yeah, and
definitely
send me a cupcake or two. I can, I could promote, hey.
Thank you. Deanna said love it. Tay May say I love it. Thank
Uh-huh.
you. Yeah, Rick said he loves it too.
Period.
I'm definitely was going to send it to you, Charlie, because I know you got to do our new video for our new songs because we got some new songs that Charlie created for us. So I'm definitely going to send that to you, Charlie.
Oh, girl, listen. I'm putting my email in the back.
Okay.
There's a future within our community, and I want to say this, and I'm not excluding anybody, but Black people can come together. We can make it happen. You know, it's the
Yep.
ones that are, true to making a difference. And it's not about, oh my God, you get more money or any, it's about if I support you, you're going to support me. I
Mm-hmm.
get what I get, you get what you get. We come
Ooh,
together,
that
and
cake
guess what?
look
We can start
delicious.
and we can
Mm-hmm.
give back. You know what I'm saying?
Who was that
Yeah.
To the
man?
community.
I
Who that
believe it. I
dude is?
really
Beautiful cake.
believe it. And
Do you
that's
skip around?
absolutely why. Is this Ken?
Yeah, who was that man? That's Tulsa. Who's
Oh,
that
Don't
y'all
on?
come up
don't
here
get
being
along.
disrespectful.
Oh,
We on
man.
some positive shit
No,
today,
that's
bro.
my homeboy.
Oh my
Oh, dang. I didn't think y'all had an issue. Okay.
Nah, we good.
No,
Oh,
we
okay.
not good. I'm on your ass,
Nah,
Oh,
Mr.
I just said I
Postman.
wasn't gonna have nobody bombard nobody on my panel.
what happened? What y'all talk about?
Look, I can hold mine down. We in the hood. Shit, I feel comfortable. Let me kick
Yes,
my
we in the
shoes off.
hood. We definitely in the hood right now. But no, we was talking about how Dee Dee didn't show the receipts last night, but evidently she was seeing her or speaking to her attorney today. So who knows if she'll end up showing it or not? The pew pew, you know.
What damn attorney? Man, come on, man.
But a lot of
That
people
lady,
was
none of you.
frustrated last night. They was like dragging her ass for the bullshit.
Even I was, because
Yeah.
I don't believe it's receipts. I just think I ain't gonna hold you. I like what she doing. She milking it. I like it. I'll do that too.
Mm-hmm. She
Oh, we know
definitely
you
knows
like
how to make
milk. We know you like
Thank
milk
you,
and things.
Sister Say. Thank you.
False.
You see my picture, Ken?
Well, the
Hold up.
rose. Look at Red. Oh, that's fine. Who did that?
I did.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I just created it today. So, we might use that.
I didn't know you do flyers.
Well, I don't. I literally just be fucking around. But I do t-shirts and cakes and stuff. So it's kind of like the different apps I use for other things. And I thought I would just try it at Flyer today, But yeah, that's going to be used for, big rigs in our.
That's nice.
Show. Yeah. Thank you. But yeah, a lot of people, now Queen Tulsa, she's I don't want to say advocating, but she's basically, letting us know that she is Didi is actually.
Oh, you can say advocating. That's a safe word to say.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. I just didn't want to, but she is saying that Gigi did, see her lawyer, talk to her lawyer to find out how she can get permission to show the pic or the screenshot or, or the pew pew pew. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying to be like you when I grow up, Charlie, because you be making all the banners and music and stuff.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but that's I ain't gonna hold you. That banner right there is fire.
Thank you.
I wouldn't mind getting one from you.
Aw, we gonna have to talk behind the scenes in the back.
Hey, Deanna.
Flirting, because I don't want your wife fighting me. Okay, no flirting.
She about to go out the door.
It's strictly business. You know I'm just playing with you.
Yeah, she look hard. You know who Deanna is. No, don't
I'm
play.
just playing with you.
Come on now. Going out the door. Look back.
Ken is like a little brother to me, for real.
Oh yeah. You talented. Listen, if I ever need a cake, I'm paying. I don't give a damn how much it is. I'm paying for it. You fire.
Okay,
and
well,
then
stop
you
trying
did
to
the
eat
banner.
mine and order a cake. Thank you.
So why is you bucking that lady head up like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, Tulsa, the other night when you was on that lady panel, I was weak laughing. That shit was funny as fuck.
That's funny, Ken.
It was funny as fuck. I ain't gonna lie.
The hat and the purse.
Oh man, they kept asking me on Living Panel, what is you laughing at? I was laughing at Tulsa, because Tulsa is the clown, man. Tulsa had us weak laughing, boy.
She was the only thing that was entertaining. Like the rest of it was
yeah.
like.
Yeah, you did your big one up there. I ain't getting no cash out, little bitch, but you did your thing up there, though. You heard me?
Tulsa was trying to get some tithes and offerings for the church.
Yeah. You must gonna get it from that white man, because you ain't getting it from me. Yeah. Oh, they're trying to make me a VS beef?
Why? What happened?
Ain't nothing happened. She trying to, make Otto and Mia squash their beef. So they feel like I'm mad about it, and I'm not gonna beef with her because she helped me out a lot. So I feel some type of way about it, but I ain't gonna beef with her over it. That's stupid.
Why didn't you give her the $30
childish.
so she didn't get evicted? Go ahead.
She don't need $30.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna give you $25 so you get out the basement, out the garage.
So basically, they're trying to make you beef because of the fact that she had got into it with Audio, and you and her are cool, and now people are trying to make her and Audio squash the beef, knowing that you still don't get along with Audio.
Yeah, but my thing is, I'm not gonna say. I'll tell VS myself because I won't say nothing out here. I'll tell her myself because I feel like
you and VS, y'all got some type of understanding and relationship.
Yeah.
With each other, so definitely don't. You know how it goes here. Don't make anybody.
Yeah, I can tell something.
Yeah.
She's something up. I could tell because I've been around her for a while, and I know what it is.
Yeah,
I'm a holler at her.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, do that behind the scenes, privately.
Oh yeah, of course. I would never give these people a show. Never.
The
hell.
The ones who want the show, they try to spin narratives, and then the ones who are the show don't
Shot Kim.
And then the ones who are the show don't want you talking about them.
Yep.
Like you can't win for losing.
I was listening to you. You had a good show today. I like how you do your week. So this is your slot right here this time.
No, it's actually not, Ken. I had said without giving too many details like a week ago that my career is kind of changing and moving because I'm trying to be more into like different my side hustles, kind of making them more prominent in my life. You know what I mean? Like my cakes and
Yeah,
my different things, but I still have, without saying everything, I'm just making changes in my life right now. So my
yeah, I know that.
schedule
I understand.
yeah, my schedule is a little different now. ZX been telling me for the last few days, I think you should go live in the morning, because you really bring good content,
No,
and
no, no,
you
no,
know,
no, no, no.
perhaps after the
He
night.
wants you
I'm
to.
like,
He want.
no,
He wants you to go
I,
live so you can go live on top of YTC. Listen. I
no,
dragged the dog
no.
it out of him this morning.
And it's not even that I don't want to go live. It's just that I'm not. No, no, no. I can barely get up at this time. Shoot, if I wasn't doing YouTube, I would probably be, because I stay up late at night anyway, working on my arts and craft. Like I just got to order today for another cake. I got orders for T-shirts, so I'm always busy.
What
So
the
right now,
hell?
it's the best time for
Somebody
me.
sent me a cash app and said, "Get down."
Oh, they did? Did they?
Yeah, they say get down
Why
and
did
go
you?
talk to VS.
Oh, oh.
Oh,
Well,
okay. I know who this person is. This somebody who cool with her.
okay, okay, okay. Well,
Yeah, they
yeah,
cool
don't.
with her.
I think they're trying to say basically don't put it out here. What you trying to
Yeah,
say? I don't think they want you to just get down. But
yeah.
yeah, he ain't gonna mention nothing on here. Yeah, because we both cool with VS. I'm real cool with VS. That's my girl. I don't give a fuck.
Oh,
You know,
well, she went live
you know how
anyway.
people are in
She
this sector.
said,
Like,
"Please come here, audio." Oh, she went live.
I don't give a fuck. That's my girl all day.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm
Oh,
not
she's
beefing with
live. Hold on.
nobody.
If she's live, I can redirect to her because I was about to end anyway. But I just want to say, Ken, yeah, that's why. So right now is a great spot for me because a lot of shit that I do is
Hmm.
into the evening hours, when I'm working on my projects and stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah. But no, I would never go live. I'm not gonna wake up bushy-eyed, bright-eyed, and bushy-tailed to go live in the morning. No, I'm not doing that.
I gotta wake up. I gotta get Charlotte ready for school. Like I'm about to fix her something to eat and clean up.
Child, I still be asleep. I don't get up to like 9 o'clock, 9, 10.
Damn.
Yeah, because I be up late. I be up to like 2, 3 in the morning.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I be up to like 2, 3 in the morning. So yeah, working on designs and t-shirts and just all kind of shit. So yeah, that's my favorite time to work is in the evening. Okay, so
You about to end?
audio is going live and VS is redirecting to him. So
Oh well,
yeah,
I don't care. I don't watch that nigga anyway.
VS is going to hit audio's link, Charlie.
Yeah, I don't watch him, so I'm about to clean up. Don't as long as nobody don't play with me, I'm good. I really
Well,
don't care.
I guess I'll just go where the content
Yeah, I'm
goes.
good.
All right,
Nobody better not play with me. That's all I know.
well, thanks for hitting
All
down.
right, thank you, Miss
Always
Hayward.
a pleasure, honey.
Bye bye.
All right, see you later, hon. All right, so Charlie said that VS is about to hit his link. Is he live right now? Audio. What is it? Audio Pope, right? Hold on, let me hit mute because I don't want to play him on my. Is VS over there right now? Is VS over there right now, Charlie? All right, so I'm over there. I got VS playing in the background. I had audio playing in the background. He just dropped the link for VS, so I guess that's where they going. So let me see. I just want to know what the T is, what's going on. Let me see if I can pull up my redirect. I'm about to go over here and grab me a sandwich while I'm watching VS over there. Let's see, redirect. Let me see if I can grab Charlie. No, not that one. Hold on, what is it? Please come up. Audio. Okay, not that one. Yeah, let me pack some up. Yeah, pack some shit up. I think that's the one. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, I don't think he has the redirect, so I can't give him the redirect. Charlie dropped the link if y'all wanna hit the link. You said can't be lying. It's going down. I'm about to go over there. I can't redirect, Charlie, so thanks for dropping the link. I'm about to go over there. I'm about to go over there. About to see what we're about to be nosy, okay? You said I don't know about this time, but he's always had a text message or sees a message in the chat that no one else sees. All right, y'all. I'm about to go over there and be nosy the audio poll because VS about to hit the link. So anyway, please make sure you like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new here. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Feel free to donate to the Cash App. Feel free to donate to the super chat to support the goals. Shout out to the replay gang. I appreciate you guys so much. Shout out to the members so much. You guys stay safe. Be blessed. Remain vigilant at all times. And as we always say, let's say it together now. Keep it hood. I'm out. Bye.